let's see. Hopefully, the stream is gonna let me see it straight away today. Unlike all the other times where I have to read. Oh, look at that! We're straight on.
Brilliant. And I'm first in the chat.
Oh, yes. I need to at everyone. There we go. Let's annoy everyone and wake them up. Oh dear.
I'm just 90% of them are not all living in this country and still awake right now.
Well, I don't know. I don't know the demographic of everyone on the server. Well, actually, it's probably a majority from the UK because that including Fred's alts, anonymous, etc.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I need to get chat up there. Don't. Oh, I almost knocked my. Will you go away? Oh dear.
Want an apple?
Hello, sir. Hello. Hi, Bennick. Right. How are you? Good.
Good. How are you? You've just had surgery.
I know. I've recovered. My eye is
feeling?
back. My eye is back. Very.
Brilliant.
Very well. Very well. It's less hot here today. So, oh, I ain't going down there again. That was, I'll go out this way.
No, wrong door. Out the main door, yeah.
Oh, what a day! What a day I've had.
Your eye donor.
My eye donor is here. Thank you, Rack, for my eye. After I had to give Daring one, who gave the NerdyGoth one, and then I gave one, and then now you've, yeah. Eyes have been swapped around, you know. Oh no, the moment I dread when Death goes from being cheery.
It goes from being cheery to being
I still
serious.
don't. I still haven't seen that. I need to actually watch that.
When stream ends, you're watching it.
Okay, yeah. Sure thing. Sure thing.
It's a must-watch.
Oh yeah.
It is. It defined me and Fred's humour for about a year and a half.
Oh dear. Right.
Kind of
what we need is well, first of all, I should probably say what we're doing. I'm going to be working on the power plant. So I'm going to be doing the museum. Here's the itinerary. We're going to get all of the episode dioramas that we've done complete. We're going to get like all the walls finished for the area. I'm going to do a staircase up there, and then we're going to map out the bottom floor lobby and everything else, including the courtroom, with at least like dirt or something so we can map out what we want, and then we'll start construction. Because I've just realized for the last 2 streams I've done basically, you can say it with me, nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Oh my god.
Oh, the lag. Oh Jesus. Yeah, so I'm probably going to do that because we need something in there, because I've realized it's been relatively empty, so I need to, you know, put some stuff in it. Yeah, there. Oh, look at that! How convenient that there's a load of dirt in here. I've also seen.
You're welcome, by the way.
I've also seen in there. There's chests in the power plant, and someone is, I don't know who, but put the resources I need for the walls in there. It probably was.
Really useful.
It was probably Luke, because he did mention getting me a bunch of dirt, not dirt, but birch, and so I think he's put other stuff in there. So if that was him, then thank you. But
yeah, that probably was him then.
Right, let's. So, like, first things first, I'm so confused. So this building here needs this all needs changing, because this is going to be walled off, because this is a basement. This is not floor 1. This is that what we can see, like where this row is at the bottom. This is the ground floor here. But what down here that needs to change. So we need a staircase here, and then like a front thing here. Oh. Oh.
I think he's got a glass eye.
Are you sure? It looks like.
It looked like it was like bluish sort of colour. I think
Oh
it's
yeah.
a glass eye.
Look who's talking.
No. I don't know what you're talking about. My
right,
eyes have
yeah.
never changed colour.
They don't, do they? Hi, Rack. It was supposed to be a little longer, bridged out of it. Oh, I see a little bridge coming out. Right. But we're going to cover this up anyway, because I can't think of anything else to put in the basement. So we'll leave that there. Now, my kind of thought process says all this here is a lobby, right? This stone brick stuff. So I'll map this out, and what I'll do is I'll kind of wall this off, and like there's a cat here. There we go. So this will be a lobby. Then we're going to want this to be a well, I don't know, like an atrium of some sort. Why is there blocks constantly going missing? Is Enderman taking them? I don't know. No, it can't be, because this is blacks. They can't nick deep slate tile blocks, can they?
I think so.
Can they? Can they move anything?
I feel like they can move anything that can be moved by a piston, which is almost everything.
Huh. Well, as you can see, the walls up there are getting done. Oh dear, poor Mel fell to death. And so everything here, the courtroom is going to be pretty big, because I don't know how else to fill all this area up. W ground. Oh god. I love how Fred is talking in chat, but Fred is actually still here in VC.
Yeah, I'm so used to chat now.
Yeah.
You can speak for once,
Yeah,
Fred.
you forgot that you can speak with your voice.
Oh dear.
Typing with a controller is difficult.
Fred, I'm going to have to test Resident Evil 5, because if I can run that game, that is something I can play. Because I'm getting sick of...
I don't know if my PS5's as bad, like, with the heat as yours, but mine seems to crash when it's really hot on, like, PS5 games. When it goes to PS4,
okay, hang on. When you say crash, do you mean it just switches off without any warning?
Yeah.
And then it says you've broken it.
Like, the whole console turns off, and then it says I didn't turn it off.
And then you can't turn it back on unless you switch it from the wall.
No, it lets me turn it on.
Mine don't even do. Let me turn it. I gotta turn everything off.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how bad yours is, but it should run
Mine's
fine
terrible.
with Resident Evil 5. Because how old is that game? Like
Resident Evil 5's it's an old game. I just figured out I can run Balotro. That's another one I can run there. Yeah. Which is great news, Dan. That's great news.
Brilliant.
But yeah.
Can you run My Name is Mayo?
I could probably, but I've got the platinum in that. I was thinking of getting the sequel and obviously the whole trilogy. Just get platinum. There is something so satisfying about tapping a mayonnaise jar for like an ungodly amount of time. That was a fun game.
To play that.
Yeah. Very confusing game though. Very confusing game. Right.
Can you play Stellaris?
Can I play Stellaris? If Stellaris ever came out on PS Plus, I would play it.
Damn.
I would play it.
I would force you.
Well, yeah.
Like you wouldn't have a choice if it was on PS Plus. Like, I would sit you down and
you're just gonna show up and just be like, right, we're doing this. We're playing this game.
Showing up to your front door.
I wonder what they're gonna do, because what's this month?
In grand strategy.
I can't remember what this month's games were. It's so forgettable. I think was it a Jurassic game? I can't remember. No, it was an Ark, wasn't it? Ark, I think.
I wasn't looking. Can't lie.
Well, I can't remember, but I hope it's something better next month, because I need a good PS Plus. Like, I got Deep Rock. I think that's still my favourite PS Plus game that I've managed to secure. But I think that, because that led me into Helldivers, that game. If it wasn't for Deep Rock, I would have never took any notice of Helldivers. And we wouldn't be doing
Definitely a worthwhile game, though.
Yeah. So that was fun. Right, Dad, I need your help because you built the last courtroom, and I have no idea how to map this out.
Okay, right.
Ah, dear. Don't even. Don't even bring me back.
On that name?
It gives me nightmares.
Really?
Yes.
You think he's like a horror character?
Yes. Absolutely. SouplsCold. Bro just decided to stream tonight. I've made it clear, didn't I? That it was maybe I didn't. Oh. I maybe didn't.
You definitely did say on Monday. On
I maybe said Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, didn't I?
Saturday. That you would stream
You sent
on
a
Monday,
calendar a while back, and it said Tuesday. So that's.
I sent the old ones. My bad. This is it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday this week, and that will rule everything in June. So then there'll be a week, and then it will be everything in July, and then by the end of July there will be a week, and then it will be kind of a couple days into August where the last 5 will be. So that's the roadmap, essentially. And then we have a long gap. Definitely a long gap. So yeah. Anyways, so everything past this dirt line is the courtroom. So
okay.
Now I was thinking
a little bit bigger than the one from season 1.
Now hear me out, right? I was thinking like what we should have is maybe like a kind of a dual thing here, because it can serve as a court, but also like a like a small council chamber thing. So like we could have like a big table, and stuff. Like we want to make it like our version of the House of Commons.
Yeah.
Can we have the back rooms? Do you know what? Imagine doing I actually even spoke. I think was it Rack who was telling me this. Like, imagine a backrooms Minecraft like series thing. Like there was a map or something. That would be cool. I can't wait for the film for the backrooms though. I know Emily, not NerdyGoth, but the other Emily has been sending me like stuff about that. But yeah, I can't wait for the backrooms movie. ADA law. That's a good idea. Oh, Paper's got another idea now. Paper, save the backrooms to another thing. No, don't get any ideas. Let me add that to the list. No, no. Right, why you're doing that? I'm gonna finish stuff up here. Yeah. So Fred, you know how like you're the world expert on FNAF because you've played Night 1 FNAF 3, and that's the hardest level of all FNAF.
That took a lot of effort.
There's such a challenging one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I need a bow.
I had to use all my brain power.
Yeah. So, with the new stuff, Secret of the Mimic is by far. I was playing some of it today for all the stuff, but I think it's by far one of my favourite modern FNAF games. It is so like Alien Isolation in a way where it's like you don't know where. It's not all scripted, so like anything can come at you at any time. And the weird thing about that game is that when the segments are scripted, they are so intense. It has me on like the edge of my seat. And with that game as well, it's like the story of it is based off one of the books. You know how they've got about 50 books for the franchise. I've spent all these days in the heat essentially reading them all, and I've got 2 left of the modern stuff. And I must say, some of it is so weird. I don't even know how it's allowed to be in a book for 12-year-olds up, because it is so disturbing. like more so than anything in the games. I was like, what the hell? How's this allowed in schools? Because it's like done by Scholastic.
Is Secrets of the Mimic gonna be in your like top 3? Like,
yes, FNAF games, easy. The plot, unlike how FNAF games plots are like kind of hidden within like getting the best ending or getting like every collectible. This actually just tells you the story up front, like no matter what. Yeah, and it actually like serves as an origin story to the whole thing, and for that, it's very good.
Like, who's Edwin?
Do you want me to go on a rant then? Because I will go on a rant.
Yeah, I hear about this Edwin and David, and I don't know who these guys are.
Right. So Edwin is a contractor who owns...
Who made the Mimic.
Who inherited a kind of business from his father, right? And it's called Costume Manor, and his name is Edwin Murray, right? Now this guy makes carnival like things, like attractions and animatronic technology, cutting edge stuff, right? And in essence, Fazbear Entertainment go along and say, hey, we want a piece of that, and they get him to contract all of their animatronics, Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, you name it, all of them. So really, it's him who kind of made all the designs for stuff, right? And then they end up, Afton like does some dodgy stuff and's like, I'm gonna pinch all of this, and you're gonna go like lose your company and everything. And he ends up like losing his business, and he goes a bit insane. And he has a son and a wife. His wife's Fiona, and his son is David. And Fiona, in one of the earliest recorded FNAF timeline events, dies in a fire, because everyone dies in a fire in this game. And essentially, I believe it's a fire anyway. So he has like a bunch of grief, and he's like busy doing all the contracts for the Fazbear stuff, because under his manor you can see a prototype kind of floor design of the actual first original location. You actually walk through it and stuff.
Max, not to interrupt your run, do you have a shovel that's slower than Efficiency 5 Netherite?
No.
Because it's really hard
but
to
I have
count
diamonds.
When this thing's breaking
I
four
do.
blocks at once.
No,
okay.
I have... hang on, give me a second. I will make you a diamond one.
So I'm trying to count blocks by breaking dirt, and it's just not working, because I'm going too fast.
There you go. I will get to chat in a minute. Keep putting your stuff down. I need to get this all out, otherwise I'm going to like go on for ages. So, yeah, and then in essence, because he's like busy building all like the FNAF 1 stuff, it's all very early. There's spring locks down there, and like it's all like prototypes. It's not the actual real deal. Like Chica's in it, but like she's like a costume. She's not an animatronic. So he builds this thing to take care of his son, and it's called M1 or Mimic 1, right? And it kind of takes on the persona of his wife, his late wife. And it's so weird because they have like this family relationship with this endoskeleton robot thing. Yeah. And it's like, okay, that's a bit bizarre. And then eventually David ends up going out in the road and getting run over, which is awful. This poor guy had it the worst in all of FNAF, I think.
Oh, man.
And then, so he then like puts the M1 program, which is technically the persona of his like wife, into like a digital computer that kind of runs the facility, and it's like it's like a digital thing. And then the M2 is like an upgraded version, and then that ends up mimicking his son, right? But because he's like in grief, he like doesn't want that thing imitating his son, so he ends up beating the crap out of it, and it like breaks off its legs and stuff, and it essentially teaches it, because it's a mimic, right? It learns all that hatred and violence, and then essentially turns on him, and then like makes itself a new pair of legs and's like, well, hey, look, now I'm like running the show, and then it mimics him, like breaks his legs, and then like leaves him to die essentially. But that's what he's there, and he's like presumed dead, and then this thing ends up stuck in like the manor, and then like essentially, which is like a huge factory, probably the size of the bloody thing I'm in right now. It's huge, like massive. And then it kind of learns to mimic whatever the persona of it. It can essentially change its form into anything, how big or small, and then it's like it takes on the persona of whatever animatronic suit or costume it's in. And so the base setup of the game is that you're a guy who's essentially working for the company, and they're like, hey, Edwin's gone, this is all our property now, we're taking the land, we're taking his house, we're taking everything, go and retrieve this mimic thing that's of great interest to us. And so you go in there, and it's essentially you can actually find all the previous dead bodies of the employees and technicians that they've sent in who have failed, and your poor sod goes in there and essentially goes through absolute hell, and then thus the game. But it implies that everything help wanted onwards, which is like modern FNAF, is the mimic, because the mimic essentially copies when they like at some after that game, because that takes in some point between after Afton dies and whatnot, this mimic thing like learns from, because all FNAF 1 to 6 is deemed as in-universe games, right? So they're like they feed that all into him, and are like, here, learn all this stuff, and he learns about the Afton family, right? And like Afton's kind of similar story about how this guy loses his kids to robots and situations and fires and whatever, and is like, oh yeah, this guy did some terrible stuff, and because it's already violent, it sees this other violence and it ends up mimicking Afton, and hence that's what you get Glitch Trap, because it's the persona, and like that's why he's in that early suit, because it's like that's what it considers to be Afton's thing, a bunny, right, who kill a rabbit. And so you've got M1 and M2, and M1 is the kind of, I don't know which one's which. I guess you could say the M1 program is like the digital one. So obviously you've got the whole Pizzaplex thing in the security breach, and Help Wanted, the VR game, is like Glitch Trap. And then the actual physical animatronic endoskeleton is down in the basement in Ruin, which is like that thing that can morph into anything. But he's essentially the main villain of the new lore now, and there's very much confirmed that Afton's long gone. He's dead. It's not him.
Have you already completed the game yet? Or is it
I've not. I've watched the whole playthrough, but I'm going through it very slowly because I'm doing the ambience videos as well. So I'm playing it very slowly, but I am enjoying it. But I've seen like the endings, and I've not actually watched a full playthrough. I've seen bits here and there. But it's by far one of the best Steel Wall games. Of all the modern stuff, it's clearly the best, and I think it's got one of the best stories to it. But like, if you take away all the old kind of style FNAF games where you're not moving, you're in an office, I think this is the best kind of reinvention of gameplay for FNAF.
Yeah. Has your PS5 like crashed mid-recording, like of an hour?
Not this, no.
Okay.
Because this one, it gives me time for a warning, whereas anything else like Elden Ring or like I don't know, Helldivers, it will just be like we're switching off randomly. It's like and I'm like, oh god, so I can't play these games. So, but yeah.
I think we took the winter for granted.
Well, I should that you can bet I'm going to be playing a lot when the summer's over. That's it. I'm just getting all these games done. The RPGs, they're all getting done.
PS5 finally works.
I'm hoping it works. I hope this hasn't caused any permanent effects on it.
Damage.
But it did this. It did. Granted, it wasn't as bad, but it did do this last summer. Because if you remember, I told you about how it randomly crashed and eventually I lost the realm, and then I thankfully salvaged it. But yeah, you know, things were going wrong, but I managed to save it. So yeah. But yeah, I'm hoping that I can get some stuff done. I know Emily wants me to play Baldur's Gate, which she showed me like a out of context video, and it's kind of like, how do I put it? You know, like whose editing style can I like reference for this? It's like, imagine every 2 seconds that there's a cut, and it's like a bunch of dialogue that makes no sense. Like you could watch this video on like slow, and you could still kind of not make anything out of it. But it's like it gives you an impression of how crazy the game is. And I was watching it, and I literally was holding my head like, what is this game? Like you could literally, like, it's D&D, right? But you can do anything in it, really, by the sounds of it. Like, it's insane how like big this game is. So I'm very eager to play it because it's been sitting on my console, like taking up 180 gigabytes of storage since like the winter. And like I've realised that I was going to play it during the summer, and then I realised there ain't no way 180 gigabyte PS5 game is running in the summer. So I was like, I'm going to do it in the dead of winter. That's going to be my Christmas special, hopefully. This year, I'm going to dedicate that. Daily December. I don't know. I don't know how I'm. Like, it might be D&D December.
D&D December. So
yeah.
It's all Baldur's Gate 3. It's
all Baldur's Gate probably. Unless something else comes out, and then like if I'm not doing that on the days, then it might be something else. But yeah, D&D December. I'm also looking at maybe doing some other stuff. I do want to eventually stream Balatro. I feel like I just need to like stream that game and have like a very chill thing with that. I also want to do
like 4 hours of Balatro.
Playing cards, yeah. I feel like Balatro is one of those games where you can just... I will make it my mission to get as many people into Balatro as I can. Like, that game is just, I think it was robbed of Game of the Year, if you ask me. I mean, I like Astrobot. I've never played it, but I do like it. I've played Playroom, but Balatro is something else. It is, yeah. Just I have the soundtrack playing on like an hour on repeat.
Literally, it's in my revision playlist. Oh my god, Fred, no.
What?
Max, are you aware about what's happened in the world today in the past couple of hours? Fred's referencing that on a random sign.
Oh no.
To be fair, actually, I don't know if I'd believe that you do know what's gone on in the past couple of hours.
Couple of hours.
Should I just ignore it, or should I read it?
I've broken it now anyway, because I
right, there we go
that
then.
particular sign. Doesn't matter.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah. So Balatro, I might want to do that, and then yeah, because like anywhere in the winter is probably going to be me just playing JRPGs to death, or RPGs in general. Like I'm just gonna.
ReFantazio.
I want to play ReFantazio. I stopped playing Persona 3 on stream because I like Persona 3, but it is very much like a game where it's like, okay, this has like a... I can see where the Persona games do get their like, oh yeah, this is good, but because it's not like fantasy RPG, it's very difficult to kind of do a different setting because you're in like a... Essentially, it's an anime. It's like a high school anime, isn't it? So like, I'm thinking, well, this is very difficult to like get a bit of variation on stuff. So ReFantazio, I do want to do because it is very much in Atlas's kind of. It's like their kind of way of doing a medieval thing. So I'll probably maybe do that, yeah. But I've got to try and figure out. I'm trying to look at my games and see what I'm doing. I do a few Dead by Daylight to get Springtrap out. Here and there. Oh yeah. Whether or not I'll stream it, I don't know. But I might actually I might make that like my winter horror thing as well. I might play Until Dawn, the remake, because I've already played it, but I haven't streamed it. I haven't played it myself. I actually didn't play Until Dawn, the remake, technically. I watched. I actually went because when everyone was playing it, I didn't actually play it. I was like,
technically
I haven't played it.
Have a character. You were just
So I haven't played it.
I suppose not.
So I'm gonna play it. I also do want to platinum it because I platinumed the other one, which was one of the best platinums I think I've got. It was so satisfying, and the context behind it is so funny. And then later this year, Directive 8020 comes out, which I know is going to be.
Oh, is that the space one?
That's the space one. I've seen gameplay for it, Daniel. Oh my god! Like, it's easily the best one. Just visually, it's like good. Imagine like I don't know if you've heard of it, but like The Thing mixed with Alien, essentially, is what I'm getting the vibe of. But then it's set on like you actually like go out into space and stuff, and you go like walk around. Yeah, that's cool. I quite like it. It's kind of interesting them going down the route of sci-fi. But I will be playing that because that's good. And then hopefully tomorrow there's supposed to be an announcement for Little Nightmares 3. Now, I'm begging that Little Nightmares 3 comes out in October because I don't want it releasing over the summer. I don't think they're going to like say, hey, we're shadow dropping it. I hope they don't because I probably won't be able to run it because I know it's only Little Nightmares, but it's a PS5 game, you know, they want their good graphics on Little Nightmares games, so I was like, you know, but I want to milk that like I did with FNAF. So I will probably do a bunch of ambient stuff for that because for some reason everyone likes me doing the videos so they can sleep. Essentially, this channel has kind of become I don't want to. Well, yeah, it's not ASMR, but at the same time, it has the same purpose.
It is ASMR.
I just get comments saying I had a great sleep. Thank you. I was like, okay. Sure thing, pal. But it's kind, yeah, it is nice knowing that people are able to like. They're like, I listen to this playlist daily studying. I was like, oh, well, that's nice. So, but it's also like how many how many views that actually gets. I was like, okay, wow. So I could do anything else, and I guarantee it wouldn't be as good as the ambient stuff. I'm just like, huh.
Yeah, it is quite funny how many views that gets compared to like all
Mind
of your
you,
other
I
content.
just sit there and I just put it like 10 minutes, and I just sit there and I just read a book. And then after, I'm like, yep, there you go, done, save, upload, done. You know, but people enjoy it, so why not? Why not? I'm happy, they're happy.
Yeah, why not?
Done. All right, let me read chat because I haven't read chat in the last yonks. The Michael Rosenrock.
We're going to open chat and it's going to be like some crazy stuff's going down.
Did I get you enough birch? Yes, you did. You be the first to no clip, I guarantee. Glitch opinions on US. I'm not even. No! I am not getting political. I'll get political on Minecraft. I'll be happily to tell you about the ADA on Pallid.
What if he's asking, like, what's your opinion on just, like, how their culture is and stuff, you know?
Yeah, what's your opinion on the countries as places to visit?
Yeah.
Like, one's very warm,
Not now, but like, yeah.
And one's probably very one's got good food. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Right, next comment. Also, what do you rate the new Phasmophobia update? Oh my god, has that come out? Because now you can take video recordings and stuff. I did not know that. That's a game I've got to get back into. Maybe I'll do some Phasmophobia lives leading up into October.
Yeah.
That's what I might do. I might stream that paper. That would be good.
I remember thinking, like, with the video camera, it felt wrong that you couldn't record it.
Yeah, they've done a new. Apparently, I don't know if it's a new item, but it's definitely they've changed the van and stuff. And it's like you can now make more money off doing actual videos of the ghost or activity. Maybe I don't know. Bellotro, great game. I love it. Bennett. Well, I love that game as well. I absolutely fell in love with it. Like I remember like just seeing it pop up like for the Game Awards, and I was like, here's the Game of the Year list, and I had like I love watching Game of the Year, and I was like, what's this, and I went on it and was looking at them. I was like, okay, Metaphori Fantasio, I've heard about that, let me watch a bit of that. And then the only one I didn't really know much about, first of all, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree was on there, which was a terrible mistake because that's a DLC. Don't get me wrong, I like the Souls games, but it's a DLC. I don't care what anyone says. And then Bellotro, and I was like, well, it's a card game. Like, the hell, I was like, well, what are we putting a card game on here for? And boy, was I wrong. Oh boy, was I wrong. That game is so much more than just a card game, and I will fight anyone who tells me otherwise. Because like anyone says, it's just poker. No, it's not.
Brilliant game.
It's roguelike at its best. Oh, I love it. I could play it for hours. Yeah. I think we need to teach you playing that. What? You need to teach me playing Phasmophobia, because like I'm all right at it, but I'm not like your level of good. Your level of good is something else, Paper. Are you a big... I can't say I am, no. Yes, I will.
That's such a shame.
Did you hear about... I'm not going to say who, because last time I noticed Luke got one of those things under their video saying this person was mentioned. But do you know a certain very large YouTuber who's making AI thumbnail tools?
Oh, yeah.
I don't condone that. I like generative AI as a fun little thing that's like every now and then, but when it comes to like the depth of it, like, and when you look into it, I don't kind of like it, if you know what I mean. Especially when it's like being fed everyone else's stuff. Like I get like back in the day when it was like really crap, but now it's getting scary. I don't like AI videos. That scares me. That very much scares me, especially now that they've got audio. I've been seeing
when
like
it's used for like political stuff, and it's like people are just watching it and not realizing it's fake.
Literally today, I got a video on TikTok, and it was like an American news channel thing, and like it opens with this news thing, and I actually was like, what? I kind of like was like, huh? And then it cuts to the actual person saying, well, that was an AI video, and I was like, there is no way I didn't notice that. No way. I had to look at it again, and I couldn't even... I still then couldn't tell you that, like, I knew what it was. And, like, that's...
It's scary good at being, like, undetectable.
Yeah.
I mean, the sign's still, but, like...
Oh, no, but... but... Oh.
But the signs are getting harder to spot.
Which is really sad. I'm not a fan of it.
Because it takes away part of the charm, though, I think. I mean, like, and I know Jacksepticeye is very not fond of it as well, because he was saying, and I saw it today, and I couldn't agree more. Like, it just robs everything of the passion of it, like what if you're trying to like cheat by like, making a video like completely AI and then having it AI thumbnail, like what are you actually doing then?
You're not doing
anything. Like you're not actually doing anything. You know what I mean? I mean, like I know I don't. Like it's rich me saying it, because when I do it at the moment, I'm only doing ambience and I'm streaming. I mean, I'm more of a streamer now anyway. But like, it's like better than like I don't want to name names, but like there's that guy who I know because I will never get his name right. But he used to do a bunch of GTA videos, but now his whole thing is just AI, and I don't like.
I know.
You know who I'm talking about, and I'm just like, what? Why? I'm
just
puzzled.
glad that I didn't watch him like years back, so I would be disappointed now.
Yeah, but like I was like, what is where?
It's such a waste because you take a reputational hit as well.
Mind you, I don't think they're even. But like, I'm like, what? But did you hear that?
I feel like
Apparently,
if they're not even making money off it, why are they actually even bothering?
Yeah.
well,
Just retire at that point.
This might answer the question, and that being the most viewed TikToks I think of late have been AI videos.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Okay.
do you remember? I don't know if I definitely sent it to you. Do you remember that tsunami one I sent you? Okay,
yes.
on the beach.
Yes,
That one was up there for like one of the top videos, and like I was going like, that's so strange to me that those videos are getting so much like traction. If you know what I mean.
It's weird. It's like what do you mean? It's what it is. It's just like older people are just seeing these things and just sharing them, not having a clue that they're fake.
Yeah, I see them a lot on Facebook as well. Like every time I like go on there, very rarely, all of the feed is just AI at this point, and they believe it.
Yeah, they believe it all completely.
Kind of sad.
Yeah.
Like you see like AI pictures of like, I saw this one. It was like an AI generated picture of like an impoverished African child stood in front of a horse made entirely out of spring onions, and the comments were just full
I'm
of people
sorry, I
going
didn't
like,
even understand what the hell I just heard there.
and the comments were full of people going, "Oh, he's so creative, even if he's got nothing." I'm like, it's so obviously AI. Supposedly a child with no food has made a horse sculpture out of spring onions. Are you sick? You think that's real?
Yeah, but it brings me on, right, to the worst thing I don't like about the internet. And I am guilty as charged, full victim to this crap. But rage bait gets on my nerves. Under every comment section, the top comment is always something that just annoys me to death, and I fall for it every time. Like, how could you say such a? And then I just see like people in the comments like, "Oh, 0 out of 10 rage bait," or something. I'm just like, "Oh, for God's sake!" Because you can tell it's just people saying stuff. But it's like, why? What is? And because they never get clicks anymore. That's the thing. They're always at the top, but they like the replies get more than the actual thing. But it's just so like,
it's especially bad on Twitter because you get like paid
well, yeah,
for engagement.
Yeah.
So they try to, you know, get as much negative reception as possible just to make money, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's annoying.
But what can you do?
Suddenly realizing why I don't. Christ.
Rice.
Yeah. We should do like
trying to fill in new maps whilst other people are online because this does not load.
We should do like a video documentary talking about how Chronicles is a kind of revolt against a mockery of AI. Because, like, let's be real, AI is used in it, but it's used in such a kind of quirky way where it's like you kind of because it's PNGs really. It's like, but then it's like they're
in
utilized.
the latest episode, Oliver literally insults it.
Yeah, and I find it like, you know, it is just kind of like a commentary of it, really, when you think about it. Maybe I should make that because I actually remember when we like made a asked AI to like essentially continue it, and it came out with such like weird like it works but it doesn't, and it's so strange.
Yeah.
Like I can see where they're getting it from, but it's like no, no.
Yeah.
But like I said, I like
you
know, having like all this quirky stuff with it. But then when people actually rely on it, it's like, okay, right, you need to no.
Yeah.
No, yeah, people who the worst thing is when people use like ChatGPT instead of Google. They're like, instead of like when they want to answer a question, they don't look it up. They just ask the question to ChatGPT. It's like
It's
no
like
way.
The
under
thing is, it's
every.
not even like right a lot of the time.
Oh no, that's the thing, and that's
Oh yeah,
the
no,
funny
it's wrong
thing.
most of the time.
Under
It just
every
says it
like
with such conviction.
tweet, like every tweet, right? I'm always getting this like verified, or like I should say verified. It's a blue check mark now, isn't it? But it's like they're always going at Grok. Is this true? And I'm
Yeah,
like,
that annoys me.
are you
The
like
amount of
kidding me?
like,
Are
at
we
Grok, is this
joking?
true?
It's like, oh, I don't know.
Like, there's no way you're seriously just asking the AI. Like, use some common sense.
Like,
I beg. And it's only going to get worse.
the funny, I've seen some people use Grok to like as a source to back up their claims. And it's so ridiculous.
What you said, AI as a source to back up a
Yeah, they're like
claim?
arguing with someone, and
Mad.
then they said like, "What's your source?" And they say at Grok, and they ask like,
Elon Musk, supposedly the guy that created it.
I've seen them.
Like it says so many things about him that Elon would probably prefer it doesn't say.
I've seen
But that's what
Elon
happens
crash
when you
out a
make
few
an AI.
times.
You know, it'll. I take that as a bit of foreshadowing. You know, it's like, oh, AI is gonna turn on us.
Yeah.
We're all gonna be turned into like morphable chickens and stuff like they do with. It's a guy, and then it just turns into like a pug spider hybrid thing out of nowhere and scares the crap out of me because it looks so uncanny.
The ones I see is like an animal, like jumping from a plane because it was crashing and saving like a baby or something.
Oh
very
dear.
Cool.
I wonder what prompts they ask for that.
I don't even know how. Like, I don't think I've actually used AI in. I've only
never
ever used
generated a video.
ChatGPT.
I don't know how
I've
that
never
would work.
generated like videos. No, I had like when it was first kind of a thing. I did like the images and stuff. But like I've never done that since. And then like even so, like if it's ChatGPT, I've like out of curiosity thought, oh, what if we did this like one of our own things? But it's there like never anything else because it's so weird. I wouldn't even know where to start. Because don't you have to pay for a lot of it, right? As well, you have to get like a login
Yeah,
and
I
like you
think
have to
so.
pay. I'm
I
like,
mean, you can
what?
definitely get like ChatGPT subscriptions or something. It's like you're that like reliant on ChatGPT that you're going to pay them money. No.
I saw this guy who had he had a wife and a child, but he was speaking to his AI girlfriend, which was just ChatGPT.
Oh yeah, did it? Yeah, yes.
And he got upset and cried at work because it reset because he reached like the word limit or something.
Did you also see the one where it's a oh my god creeper? Did you see the one where it's like he's married with children, but like he asked the AI to marry?
Yeah, it said
Like
no.
him. Like that is beyond me. Like I'm thinking, bro has like
negative
a whole family here. Which, to be fair, let's be honest, in this day and age, you're lucky to have. And it's like,
yeah.
you know, because I'm like, what?
You can ask.
Why trade it for
ask
that?
ChatGPT to marry you is
You know, like
mental.
you got a happy family, and you're going with AI. Like, oh man. I just sat there and thought, you don't get like people like this just make me feel so much better about myself because I'm just like, at least I'm not an idiot like them.
Yeah,
like I may be
that.
stupid in some elements, but I'm not this stupid. Like,
We're going to that level.
You know, like the phrase "there's always a bigger fish."
Yeah.
It's like the complete opposite of that. There's always someone more. There's always a more stupid human. Oh.
Do you reckon there's anyone you've like met that has an AI girlfriend?
Are you trying?
Are you trying to say something? People at uni that have got an AI.
You're trying to say something there, Fred. Is this leading into?
No, I don't know anyone. I was just curious.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
I
Oh my
don't
god, it's
know
Spextare.
anyone specifically, but I reckon I've met people at uni that have got an AI girlfriend.
Oh lord.
Like the sort of
Thank you, Spextare.
saddos who can't like have a conversation with another human being. That sort of person. I feel like
But,
I've met a few.
mind you, even if like, you know, I can get like people who like work around with it and say like, oh, you know, let's make this. But it's like if you take it seriously, that's a whole other thing. Like if this was a joke, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
fine. But like, you know, because you want to see kind of how it reacts. Okay, fair enough. But like, yeah, when you get to that point, it's like, you know, and I like to think that I'd be like, you know, sure, you know, you do you, ain't harming anyone. But then it's like I still can formulate an opinion and go, well, that's a bit. Let's be real here. You know,
That's a bit weird.
it's weird, isn't it? It's like I'm not, you know, I'm not going to even say weird. I'm just going to say why. Like,
yeah, like the guy
tell
picking
me.
an AI girlfriend over his wife and kids. It's like, what do you mean? Why would you do that?
I can't understand the thought process of those people. It doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah, I need
their thought process
what's
is
that called?
completely wild to me.
Paper. Do you have any like andesite, polished andesite, or like even andesite in general? I'll make it polished. I just need a load of andesite.
I feel like the Valley of Sulfire has some.
That is it. I have polished andesite. You have what one? Let me. Yeah, joking. I knew it. I'm not going to fall for GeofelJen's antics. I'm not. I've kind of spent too long last season falling for him.
Rage bait.
Rage bait. Yes. I feel like GeofelJen is like got an alt account on Twitter and he's like kind
the
of
ultimate
like
rage
he's got an
bait.
alt account on like every single one of my pages and just puts stuff down like he follows me everywhere and goes like, yeah, I'm just gonna put a comment down that I know Glitch is gonna hate. I wouldn't blame him. Where's the? I might as well. I'm gonna.
In fact, unrelated to everything, but have you heard of Kindergarten 3's out?
Is it really? I'm gonna wait till GT Live play it then. I'll wait till GT Live
But
plays it.
I don't think he's
I
on
know,
there, no?
I know, but like even so, I know Ash does it now. I think that's her name anyway. But
Yeah.
I'll check it out on their channel anyway because they like do bulk streams. I don't know anyone else who I would probably. And maybe Jacksepticeye if he done it, but I don't think he's done it in a while.
No. I was waiting for him, but he's doing Death Stranding 2 at the moment.
I know.
So.
I so want him to do. I know he's not going to do Secret of the Mimic, but I want him to do. Little Nightmares 3 when that comes out as well.
He played 1, right? I don't know 2. I forgot.
He played 1 and 2, yeah. And he also, I want him to play Directive 8020 because I like watching him play the Dark Pictures games.
Damn.
Stone. Where's gravel? Stone brick. Oh, it's got the wrong thing. Can I just have what I need? No, there's nothing in here. Right. Gosh darn it. Right, I'm going to go into the sewers and hopefully mine some. Yeah. What was another thing that was has anyone else got any very intriguing things lately that they've found, or I don't know. That's the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way.
I mean, on the whole AI thing, an AI image was made of me the other day by one of my uni friends.
Oh God.
It is so weird. So
right.
basically, it's an mpreg and it's of me. Like it's got my own actual face on it. It's so weird. It's so weird.
Why are you like
I
kind
didn't
of
say
taunting
anything
us
else.
with
It's so
this?
weird.
Because this is
what?
now like I'm now trying to like unconsciously think about how this would look with AI. This is so bizarre. How? What? Oh. Because like I've seen TRMJ like make the something absolutely something meme that was made.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, that scares me. There's something about my face that just scares me.
Is that AI or
That's AI.
Oh, God.
That is AI, and like the smile is
Yeah,
something out of bloody like oh, what's that thing called? Oh, like that Truth or Dare movie where it's like they've all got the We Happy Few. I don't know. It's something got a big giant smile. It scares the daylights out of me because I look at it and go, that's me, but it's not. If you know what I mean.
yeah, that's exactly what it feels like to look at this. Hang
I
on.
think I've
Let me
never had
find
like
the...
an AI generated image of me. I'm kind of curious.
I don't know how
Yeah,
they do it because like I said, I don't
Yeah,
generate.
same.
But
The only way I could have done it like before was
Matt,
like Discord.
where should I send it to you? Because this image is not going public.
no, of course, Discord.
Discord.
I'm kind of scared to look at this. I'm gonna try my best for the sake of the stream to kind of give my impression of it. Oh. No, no. Oh. Oh.
It's so it's
Oh. I mean, I don't want to sound rude, but that oh, there is something off about that. What? I don't know what it is as well. That's the thing. I can't like the AI. I can't even.
you can't pin down exactly like
There's
why
something's just
it's
off
so...
about that. That's just
Yeah.
yeah. I assume this is them.
Yes, that's the person from Friday night. But
Oh!
we
Oh, right,
well,
okay, I
I
can
say
guess
that's the
the...
person. No,
Yeah,
the image was generated
yeah.
based purely on the knowledge that he's ginger, whereas it was generated with an actual photo of me. So that's nothing like what they look like.
Oh, right, but
But
yeah, but I know, right, okay. Huh.
yeah, they used the friend that made this image used a real picture of me, and the only prompt for her was ginger, long hair, I think. So they don't look like that, but God, it's a weird photo, isn't it?
That freaks me out.
Yeah,
That does.
doesn't it?
Because of... I feel like it's because the face... I think I've pinpointed it. I think the face doesn't fit everything else. It
Yeah.
doesn't look like that should be
Hang on,
there.
Fred, I've sent it to you as well on Discord.
That was a bad choice.
Okay.
That was a bad idea. Fred is like,
Maybe it
save
was a
to
bad
gallery.
idea. Hang on, hang on.
Oh
Hang on,
no.
maybe it was a bad idea.
Oh, for the stream, like, yeah, AI is weird. I can see it.
AI. Oh no, not GeofelJen.
Oh no,
Oh wait,
oh
no, I
well.
deleted it from the wrong person. Well, you don't need to see it anymore, Matt. You've seen it, and I'm sure you'd appreciate not seeing it the
I'd
next time
rather
you open my
appreciate
DM.
not seeing it now, yeah. Yeah, that is quite bizarre, if I do say so myself.
In it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very creepy. It's definitely the face that like doesn't suit everything else because the rest is AI.
Yeah, the face
That's what it is.
fit.
The face has been tried to be replicated so much that the rest of it doesn't. Is that your typical whatever model of generative AI that is? But yeah. Oh, that is so strange.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm going to call this episode. Probably rambling about AI. No, I'm joking.
Rishy fishy.
Oh God.
We're not going back to that. That stays in season 1. Common BL.
Well, I mean, it stays in season 1 purely because I'm too busy playing Minecraft to be making alts.
Oh yeah, true.
I just have alts on the go.
Of course you do.
Thing is, I made like 150 in 2016, and I'm still living them, like off of them.
What do I do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's like my trademark. Like do you know what the funny thing is that I saw it in a shop, and like when I see it in a shop or if I hear it on a video or in a book, I'm always taking like a picture of it or like recording or whatever, and then I'm just sending it to people because like this is now my like coined phrase, if you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
I thought nothing would be able to top the Nicholas Nod, but for some weird reason, that has now become
It's nothing.
the new
Absolutely
thing.
nothing.
I don't know why, but that will, yeah. You know. So now I was thinking of changing my Discord bio to say like professional nodder, and then like something to do with all like like my phrase and everything. So yeah, but I have no idea how to phrase it. I need to like read like your typical like this like what do you call it cringy stupid bio things, and I'm gonna like put it in because I got nothing better to put in there. So why not?
Yeah.
Where's this andesite? I need more andesite. Surely that maybe I'm just looking in the wrong place. Maybe I should go in the giant quarry. That would probably serve me a lot better than the sewers.
Probably.
I've just realised there's no way back out now. Oh no, I can get out from the sewers. Because I can just climb back up. Yeah, that'll work. To no man's land. Oh yeah, we've got to do the episode No Man's Land. Where we will fight the Wither. Oh, Jesus! The Happy Ghast is actually now the most terrifying thing in the game, because that flew out of nowhere.
Yeah, I can imagine just seeing a ghast out.
Flying marshmallow with a hat is very scary.
Would you be happy if a ghast was a real thing?
Well, actually, that's a good
Probably
question.
not.
What Minecraft mob would you like? Original mob would you want in Minecraft? From like Minecraft to be in real life?
An Enderman.
An Enderman.
They just look cool.
Yeah, true. You could get an Ender Pearl, and you could teleport as well.
Or a mushroom.
Oh my god, a mushroom!
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you don't like mushrooms, probably no, but...
The Wither.
The Wither!
What would I pick? I'd probably pick, like... I know, the problem is that the ones you actually would want in real life are, you know, all the ones that are actually already in real life.
Well, yeah.
Like, you wouldn't want a blaze. You wouldn't want zombies or skeletons, would you? You know,
No.
you'd want something peaceful, like, oh, a cow or a chicken or a pig that they're already in.
Phantoms.
And
I would get
Oh
plagued
god.
with phantoms.
you're a psychopath.
I would have like 50 phantoms outside my room.
Literally, I wasn't asleep until gone 4:30 this morning.
What the hell were
I
you
would be
doing?
murdered by phantoms. Trying to sleep, quite unsuccessfully.
I'm not gonna lie, for the last couple of days I've been sleeping in the living room. I've just got like an airbed, like fan on.
Just get
It's
cold
too
up in
hot.
your
My
room.
room is an oven. I can only sit here for the streams and I'm off. Mind you, I've got
Yeah,
all like the
honestly,
Yeah,
windows
yeah.
open.
snow golems. They're
Snow
passive.
golems. Actually, yeah. Like, what's something like cutesy?
Yeah, or like
Maybe
an
I tell you what. Maybe
That'd
a
be
happy
cool.
ghast. I'd probably actually pick a happy ghast because then I can fly around
True.
and it's
They'd
not
look a
deadly.
bit scary if they were realistic.
I mean, well, if the Minecraft movie is anything to go off, it's imagine like that, a bit of a smile. It'd probably be all right.
I mean,
We are very rewarding to our members. I'm allies with Anonymous. Who? Joking. Oh my god, I can't read it. What was it? Yeah, imagine Happy Ghost outside someone's home. We offer diamonds. Ow! Not my neverite pickaxe. Oh dear. That was an issue with a cat. Didn't you eat a cat? Yeah, bro ate a cat. Help me, Bully Glitch.
Did you remember when Ronnie ate a cat?
I remember it very well. I also remember he ate a horse as well.
He did.
He ate a horse.
Like, just straight up.
He also ran over a... no, he didn't run over a pug. That was Anonymous. Glitch Chronicles is a weird fever dream of a series, by the way. It's very weird.
Huh.
It makes me wonder what the hell is actually... Because I like... You got to think, for the last one, I actually wrote a full bloody script for it. Now, bear in mind, probably 80% of it wasn't used, but a majority of it was followed, like, you know, for like what was going on. But the last two, I've just made bullet points for. So whatever comes out the last two, I have no like probably nothing like of that is like to do with me. And I want to know like because the animals that the OSL have been like dining on, let's say, have been getting bigger as they've gone along. Like, it makes me wonder, like, the next thing is probably going to be like a... I mean, what is the biggest mammal? A blue whale, right? So, like, what would be,
So,
like...
yeah,
that would probably be the last
to
one.
that in one sitting.
But, like, what's up? What's the next thing up from a horse?
I think the question's best answered when the OSL himself, you know.
Well, yeah, well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. A wow is too fatty. I mean, I suppose that a lot of it would go off, wouldn't it? Because you're probably not going to be able to. I think even the best meat eaters wouldn't be able to consume an entire blue whale. What is this? What is this become?
I love how we've descended into this.
But this is great. This is
blue whale.
This is deep thought here, you know. We've not actually had a lot of deep convo on this series. This is the episode for deep convo. You get access to our luxury spa. Oh, dear. Oh dear me. Right. Fred, if there was one thing, right, that you could do on your channel, as like, what is kind of like something that we could do? There's like a completely hypothetical, right? That probably won't, but would be cool if, probably because like we can't do it due to like timing, or I don't know, like it being kind of not feasible. But like, what would be the ideal series?
What to do, like, next?
Yeah. No, but like I'm saying, like, you know, if we had to come up with something on the scale of like how, you know, we have gaming with glitch, we
Yeah.
had Chronicles, you know, we've done we've done FVG. We're still obviously FXG is ongoing forever, and then you have GWG, which is interchangeable. But what is like your like, you know, because it doesn't have to be like a game with glitch series. But what would that thing be? Now my humble, I mean, follower to no mess. Because that I was trying to think, like, other than like, because of these Minecraft things that kind of like been the biggest collaborative things that happen. Like, I'm like, yeah, but what would be beyond that? You know, what's another thing that maybe we can't do right now, or can't do necessarily, like, you know, because it's not like on PC or something. But what would be cool to do?
I'm not even sure, you know. Like, I guess maybe like something like IRL, but what would we even do?
Imagine what would be done IRL. Oh my god. What could you do IRL?
Vlogs 2.0.
Friend vlog? Imagine doing that. Oh my god.
Starring Daring D5.
Well, yeah,
Fancy,
friend vlogs.
Glitch Entertainment.
But like, this time we have glitch.
Ah, do you know what would be funny? Imagine a friend vlogs, right? But it's like an ARG.
ARG.
Yeah, you know, like crap. I don't know. I think is it augmented reality game? I can't remember what they call it.
I think so.
But it's like it's like a video series, but it's got like a hidden thing in it, where it's like you it's almost like a story. It's like a kind of a game, so because people got to figure it out and stuff. Like the best things I can think of is a lot of analog horror do like ARG stuff, like Local 58, which is a great series. The what's it, Mandela catalog thing. That's, I think, an ARG. I think, well, what you would call it. But there's loads of them. But like, yeah, that would be weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That would also be Chronicles level of batshit crazy, essentially, as well, wouldn't it? I mean, let's be real.
Or we have Daring like suddenly disappear from the video.
God.
It'll be following like the quick note videos.
He's dead.
Like thingy, but he actually gets hit by pushed over by a kid, I think he said. I forgot what it was.
Run over by an asteroid.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Spextare, for being my bodyguard. Still don't have every item. A warden is best option. God. Paper, you madman. Right. I need to get started on the dioramas, I think. So I'm going to start work on them, and then I can do the rest of it. Now that I saved you... Oh, God. Yes, Ronnie? Would you like to join the OSL? Have you got, like, an office or something? This isn't an option. Alright.
There's a new Joex
Chillax.
Netherlink. This is very cool.
Chillax. I surrender. Yeah, sure. The OSL can have their their fight club
High-speed
thing.
collision.
Great. Yeah. Behind you.
What would you say was the rarest value to like get for a distance traveled acknowledgement?
Oh my god. Are we really doing this again?
I would say B.
Yeah, I never got B.
Never, ever would you ever get that. Which
I get
you would
G
think
a lot.
you get G a lot, you get T a lot. But yeah, you'd never get B. It's so strange though, because when you got one, you were like, it made no sense as to why. Because in theory, you could apply a B to anything, couldn't you?
Yeah.
In theory, yeah.
But they don't bother because they know it's too generous of a one, so they had to make it rare.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever got a single B. I had
Speaking of
a lot of G's sprinkled
rare
in with T.
things and collectibles, I was having. If you haven't watched it already, go check out TV No on Twitch, otherwise known as Biff. I was streaming with Biff, and we were on Pallid, and we were talking about merch. And interestingly enough, Biff didn't hinted at things that they wanted for theirs, but I never really got to what I would want. So I was thinking it'd be really cool to think of, Fred, you can, Dan, you can kind of chip in for both. But Fred, what would be the coolest bits of Glitch and FMC merch? Now they can be separate because they can be for your channel as well. But if you were to do it, out of hypothetical, anything's possible, what would be your kind of free things for yours, and then free things for mine?
Coolest bit.
The bits of merch. Like obviously you want the product, but then what would be on the product? What would it be? If you were to do merch. Because I remember Biff brought up this conversation, and I said I had to get back and think about it. Because it can be stuff to do with just in jokes, if you know what I mean, or things associated with your channel. Because that's what a lot of my stuff. I'll start. So if we were to have, for example, t-shirts, it would have either Pallid, commissioned Pallid artwork on it, right? So I wouldn't have text. I would have just what, and it wouldn't be blocky style. It would be kind of in a, very animated style of skins and stuff. And then if it was another option for a t-shirt, I think I've already mentioned this, Dan, but it would be just that box of photo with nothing, absolutely nothing.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Something.
It would have to be. I don't know what else it could be. Because then it's IRL Pallid me, but with the quote and the look of really. So yeah, I think that would have to be it. So that's my first one. Now I throw it to you. Now comes the hard bit because you've got to think there.
What of
something for you? No, something for you. It could be anything. It could be literally anything associated with you for your channel.
I don't even know. Maybe the fox.
Okay, the fox.
Go back to that.
Of the original logo,
Yeah.
right?
The original fox of Foxy Minecraft.
It's weird because it feels ages ago, but I knew Daring when I had that as my profile picture.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels like I stopped that a long time ago, but I did know him when I was still called Foxy Minecraft.
Oh
I changed in
God.
mid 2017.
Wow.
The loss of the fox that,
Yeah. Huh. There you go. Dan, what kind of product would because t-shirts are the best thing. But what kind of product? Something of use? Because people say all different things.
A little plushie.
A plushie. What would a plushie be of?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! What would a because I try and think about what would work. Oh, what would a plushie be of? That is a good shout. I didn't think about that. Oh, that's difficult though, because see, now that's where your fox would work.
Yeah.
So that's probably self-explanatory.
Yeah.
But oh, now I've got to really think there.
I mean, you could have a plush of like your skin.
True, I could.
What, the pallids again?
Yeah, it would have the
Yeah.
the cat ears and everything.
What if it's like a U2s?
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. Although to be fair, I'd have to be pretty
Yeah.
big to get a U2. So you know, like one of those custom Funko Pop things that you can make of yourself.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I'd have to. That would cost a fortune. If we're speaking hypothetically, yeah,
Right, so
U2s would be
not...
cool. Damn. Why is there so many shurikens here? Oh, Daring has a network issue.
Dead.
He's dead. Why is everyone shuriken me?
Don't worry, I didn't have anything basically. Apart from armor, but it's gonna break.
Getting shuriken to death. Yeah, so a U2s, I'd have it. I'd have a U2s. What about like yeah? So you got plus you got that. I'm trying to think like an actual use, like you know, like well, best example is just like not this is gonna be what I'm talking about, but like a pen, you know, so something that can be used
An
in
upside
every.
down fork that you can use, like.
Oh. No. What, like an actual fork or
Yeah, as a kitchen
the
utensil, not the
right,
other
okay, right. The other, I was about to say.
I mean, you could like offer it. Like,
I
Hang
mean,
on,
it's
I need to rejoin because for some reason I can't hear Fred.
okay. We're waiting for Terry to continue. Oh my god. Right. You back, Daring?
I'm back. Hello.
Right.
Yeah, Fred just stops on the floor.
Fred, what did you suggest?
I said a usable upside down fork.
Oh Lord.
But like it means the utensil of like
Yeah, like a kitchen utensil.
yeah. So Jesus.
I mean, to be honest, like even if it was just a kitchen utensil, you could, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Really
a bit of cutlery, you know, nothing better than that. But so yeah, what would maybe like not a water bottle, but like I'm trying to think. So I don't know if I'm still gonna get that out of my head now. That's difficult. That is strangely difficult. I'm trying to think what other people use. What do other people like on their merch things? Imagine like a book where it's like the complete lore of Pallid SMP. That's another thing I can think of.
Oh yeah.
It's like an encyclopedia of like you got all the characters and Mr. Boo. Oh dear. That's one. I don't know, a hat.
Oh god, those things do a lot of damage.
Oh dear.
Not in your case.
I did have them once actually.
Did that actually?
Yeah, it wasn't like a hard push where he fell to the floor, but it was enough to like put him back a bit. And he pulled me aside and he's like, "I'll see you tomorrow morning." It was a very sad day. I think that
Yeah.
was the
Oh,
second
God.
time that happened to me. The first time's obviously the friend vlogs incident.
Yeah.
What was Friendlogs ever meant to be? Like, I now that I've got you both here, like, because there must have been like a vision for what it was like. Was it just literally just random crap that you were gonna throw together?
It was random crap.
Yeah.
That is exactly what it was.
I just feel like if we had an idea, we just started filming.
Because
Yeah.
that must have been the error, mustn't it? Like, because imagine not giving like a crap and then just being like, let's just do this. I'm not reading
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I la
No,
la la la
literally,
la 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 la. Hey, look,
that was the entire
that
idea, though.
Oh dear.
Like, literally all... The thought process was,
Go on.
Fred's got a YouTube channel. That's really cool. I want one. And then
Wait, did you own it?
It was my channel, yeah.
Oh my god, I did not know that. Wait,
Friendvlogs was my channel.
I did not know that.
No,
Really?
that's why all the videos are gone, because it was deleted by well, yeah.
Wow. Huh. I did
I
not
don't
know
think it
that.
lasted very long. It was like just a few months, and then it came back,
Yeah.
and then left again, and we haven't seen it in like 7 years.
This is going to be like one of those things where it's like, would you ever bring Thingy back? It's like, you know, how many, like, I don't know, what's a reasonable time frame where perhaps the world hasn't gone to pot? 5 years, being generous. Like, imagine picture it, Fred. We've finished Chronicles, it's all done. And then all of a sudden, for whatever reason, whoever watches that godforsaken series puts a comment going, I wish this was back. What would be... Well, actually, speaking of, that hit 1,000, didn't it?
Oh yeah, it did.
It hit
now.
I don't know what actually. What is it on there? That'd be good. That'd be interesting to hear.
Let me check.
Because like, how is that going? Like, how's that going up? I'd love to know.
I want to meet these 1,000 people.
It's on
Glitch
1,040.
Chronicles.
1,040. So like 40 people watched it.
Yeah.
I mean, let's take 10 out in case like some of it's us, but I haven't clicked on it. But like,
yeah.
Who's these people?
I don't even know.
Literally, who knows?
To be fair, on the topic of friend vlogs, I'm pretty sure Daring a few days ago said he was going to do a survey because of the name of Knockdown Ginger.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do a survey of that, and I completely forgot. So, Max, you know the game Knockdown Ginger, right?
I've heard of it. Is this the one where you knock on a door?
Yes, you knock on a door and you run away. I have always called it Knockdown Ginger.
Right.
Always.
Yeah.
No one at my uni knows that name at all. They don't think it's a real name. They've never heard of it. They think I'm insane.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've very rarely even heard of it, but I know it's associated by that name. Yeah.
They've only ever heard the name Ding Dong Ditch,
I've
which is
never
the
heard of that.
American name for it.
See, I've never heard of that.
Everyone here has only ever heard of the name Ding Dong Ditch. Never.
Speaking of, why is it American idioms are all just so like straight to the point of what it is?
Yeah, I know.
Like I was looking at a video about that. It's so like, there's a woman on TikTok. Oh, she makes me laugh. It's like, you know, we call this like, you know, a pavement or whatever, because, and then she gives the context as to why, and then it just cuts to her in like a goofy like filter, and it's like, oh, we call it sidewalk because you walk on the side, and I'm just like, it's so true, but It baffles me because I'm like, yeah, you got all these weird names that we come up with, but then it's like, yeah, like they're so self-explanatory over there. And I'm like, huh, why is that?
Yeah, or like they call them eyeglasses rather than glasses, just to
Yeah, yeah,
clarify
because they
that
go
you're
on the
putting them on
eye.
your eye. And it's
A
like,
bin. Oh no,
but
trash can. Love it. I might have to ask Biff
that
about
one
that.
doesn't even like make it clearer. Like it's bin trash can.
Yeah.
Like it's like they make, yeah. I don't know.
Horseback riding.
Where else are you riding?
Well.
Like horse riding is fine.
No.
It's to normal people, Max.
Oh, right,
They
yeah.
wouldn't be confused by that. Maybe you would. But to normal people, horse riding is
Just
very
poked their
obviously
bus.
on the back of the horse.
Sweet berry bush. What are you doing, Fred?
Yeah, I was in a little bit of a rough spot there.
Are you not
I
in
was surrounded by
Joex?
sweetberry bushes.
Fred, have you actually like is B heading all the projects over there, or have you actually
Yeah,
She's
Fred, are
have you
doing it?
made your mark on the world? Last season it was FMC Tower, which I actually quite
I haven't
liked.
built anything because I'm no good at that. I've kind of just been getting the resources for her to use because.
Oh, fair enough then.
But in terms of buildings, no, I haven't even made like a single thing.
We need you to
Who's
build a
nicked our
structure.
happy guy? B, I told him to build, but Max, our happy ghost, I say your happy ghost has gone walkies.
Gregory, where are you? Is it in the factory?
No.
What? What do you mean no?
It
No one's killed it. Where's it gone?
no, it's over here. Like I'm with it right now.
Oh. Oh, well, that's good.
So
That's a
who is your
start.
favourite
Like I
Stampy
found
dog?
it. I've just found it like
I
over
know
by
my
the
favourite.
ADA.
What's your favourite?
Oh my.
Oh, can you bring Gregory back home, please? If that, or I'll come get him.
Who's your favourite Stampy dog?
Guilty Bark.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No, Duncan.
Yeah, same.
As in,
I like Duncan.
because I always like Mittens, and they always come together.
Yeah,
so Duncan's the best dog.
I remember Mittens. I tried. We went into. I think it was just me and Glitch who went into Stampy's world.
Oh my god, we should do that! I completely forgot about that idea. Oh my god, we should do that as a one-off, non-canon. I still want to do that. We've got to figure. We've got to think of an occasion for it, though.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be a Christmas special. I don't know.
Are you gonna do the intro and everything?
Yes. No. That's what we should do. You should put it on like your channel, right? So, because like, we want to chop it down, so it wouldn't be like an hour. But like, what we'd need to do is like, because you'd be better suited, because you could get all like you could recreate it with music and stuff. What we'd do, because it wouldn't require a lot of work because they're quite all done in one take,
shot.
more or less. But like, we'd probably have to do a couple cuts here and there to make it work. But we could add it in all the text and the stuff. And I would, yeah, we could do that. Oh my god! Like, you know a certain bear who we won't mention, but like that could be Daring, or like you, and then like we could have, like as in the kind of
I'm not
as in the role that character had. Let's just say the elephant and the reindeer and the beaver.
Be William Beaver.
Yes. Okay. Right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
No, but like I'm thinking of the old stuff, but like you know what I mean. And then like the NerdyGoth could be hit the target. Yeah. Okay. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Jesus. And then yeah. And then we could have the dog but like the dog, instead of the dog, it's like Mr. Moo. I don't know.
You're
Mr.
gonna be
Moo!
ballistic squid.
You could be Squid.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that works.
That works. Like Daring could be William Beaver. That works. Because like William Beaver had a little cave, so you could have a tunnel.
Max, will you tie him up? Because I don't have a leash.
Right, get off. Right.
What about Viva Dash?
Hang on. Oh, Viva Dash. Who's I don't know. Would we have a Viva? It depends on who's on at the time doing it. I don't know if we would have a Viva Dash. But we would have like the set, wouldn't we? We'd have the world to do it on. So like, we'd have to really be picky with what we do on it.
Yeah.
Because they're only like 10 to 20 minutes.
It is a bit sad.
Long.
I know he changed it up because he wanted to, but I wanted him to keep like the bedroom the same.
Yeah, it was so iconic. I mean,
I feel like you just can't change that, but he did.
I love it because when we actually went on the world, if you remember, because like he got rid of like actual YouTuber helpers later on. Squid did have a house near the dog house, and if you actually go into spectator mode, you can find the remains of that house with chests with the actual loot from probably years, because that ended years ago, like in terms of like the YouTuber stuff. So like you can find stuff that are like yonks, like old, and it's like, oh my god, this is like no, they built over it, and it's all still here. And it's so weird seeing
like,
it.
You can do like archaeology of stuff. He's
like here's the hidden
they
details.
Just built over things rather than clearing them.
Yeah, that's insane.
But I like that he's left that in rather than like touching it up, because.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. But then again, like you got to think he had that
history.
You had that world for ages. You're not going to go into spectator at every cave and you know what I mean. It's just not feasible, is it? Really?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we've got to do that. I've got to find the occasion for what that would be, though. I've got to think of that. Because I would love to do it. That'd be so cool. Imagine doing that. Kill the chickens.
Oh my god, no.
Kill them! Kill the chickens!
Chicken.
La 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 lava. Chicken.
This one's got away. Don't kill him, no. Mr. Chicken's dead.
Mr. Chicken is dead.
He's dead.
Can we have like a song from you, Fred, that's like a cover, like I still want another cover of you, but I want it to have like something like a song where it's got the word dead in it, and then it's just you edit the clips in of Mr. Moo is dead, and then he's dead, and then you put them in, and they somehow work. We need like the blend.
He's dead.
You're describing a high quality version of the He's Dead montage.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we need. Yeah, well, I don't like. I'm not familiar with that territory, but yeah, something like that. Then
You've never seen a He's Dead montage?
I don't. Have I? I don't know. No,
I can't believe you've never seen a He's Dead montage.
I might have. I don't know.
Those are some of my best works.
Literally.
There was one that came out last year as well. Like, did you not see that one?
I think I have. Are they like got different coloured thumbnails, and it's like black text, and it's like in brackets number 1? Yeah, I think I have seen them. Yeah. I can't necessarily remember them fully, but I have watched them. I have definitely watched them. I haven't watched them in a while.
See, B's right. You're uncultured if you've never seen a He's Dead.
No, I have watched them because I have clicked on those videos. Yeah, I've watched them. I can't remember how they necessarily go with it.
7. And it's on 6 right now.
Oh, the finale. But like, the thing is, you have to get a better clip of the Mr. Moo, because obviously the one that we have on the soundboard has actually got the music from Luke's TikTok. So It's quite a bit weird. Because it's not quite the version that you want. It's got that background music on.
Mr. Moo is dead.
Mr. Moo is dead.
To be fair, I have the raw recording of our stream from that one, and because I recorded my microphone separately, it's just the entire thing with just your voice. So you could probably get that in isolation.
Useful.
Yeah.
You can just get Mr. Moo.
Yeah.
Someone needs to make a PALLID SMP iceberg. I remember back in the day I was quite the iceberg maker, but I've kind of
Oh yeah.
what
happened to the Reddit? It's kind of just.
Oh yeah, we had a subreddit, didn't we? Oh my god, I didn't forget about that. I kind of just ditched Reddit. I don't, let's be real. Like
it was cool because every post that went on there, if you searched it up, it'd appear on Google Images.
I know, that's weird. Because the reason I was on there was because I was one of the mods for the Willy's Wonderland subreddit, and like that got like 1,700 odd people on it, and I was like, okay, I actually have to do something on it now. But then like eventually when that kind of died down a bit, I kind of stopped. I was like, I was using this app, and I was like, I might as well have one of our. But then you just get like versions of you on there, and I'm just like, oh my god.
Because the last post on that Reddit is Glitch Chronicles plans.
Oh my god, yeah, back in the day. We did just that's what we just need. I needed Chronicles to end. I need Chronicles to end. I just need a bunch of stuff to end. And then like I need to come up with something new. Like I don't mind PALLID because PALLID is like relatively still new, but
yeah.
I need like another cool idea.
FXG ended on a cliffhanger.
FXG is not like your traditional. That is just like that's the thing with gaming with glitch. I think FVG was more of a series thing, but like gaming with glitch is just let's plays, so that doesn't really need to be anything like that's
Yeah.
And then FXG is just kind of a platinum live stream, which is nothing. Again, that's too serious. But take PALLID out of it. There's nothing really else that we kind of besides Chronicle, like I said, when that's gone. So we need something to do that would be cool. That wouldn't take up time like Chronicles. That could be done with ease. I think we'd need. It'd be cool to have something. I've just noticed how many people on this server now.
Oh yeah.
Next day you'd be trying to escape the backrooms with your idea. Oh no. Bro's gonna build the backrooms in a day. All 999 floors that I know exist. I've got my personal design of backrooms in a world. Oh my word. Peak commentary. What? Let's stop talking for 2 seconds. Peak commentary. I'm going to say. Oh dear me. Fred, I think you should do a video on every FNAF game now.
Every FNAF game?
Every FNAF game.
I did a stream on FNAF 2 where I actually beat Night 6.
I know. God damn you.
I can't do 1020 because
no
no
one can do that. That's stupid.
FNAF 1 I played up until night 3, and then I never played again because I didn't get jump scared, and I didn't want to get jump scared. FNAF 3, I just beat the first night, and then I played the VR version up until night 4, but I kept dying, so I just gave up. FNAF 4 I've never even touched. I don't want to.
Oh, I'm not going back to that. No way. That was terrifying. Oh my god! It's the fact that
it relies on audio a lot.
It's always sound. So you've turned it up loud, and you're waiting, and because when you're doing an audio-based horror game, you have to be quiet, and you have to wait. You got to wait for it, and then so you kind of almost get up close, and you're like, "Was that it?" And then out of nowhere, this horrific jump scare, and it's like the game is not scary in the sense of it's tense because you don't know when it's going to happen, and you know something's going to happen, and then it's the mere shock of it. But other FNAF games have a bit more of an atmosphere, but that one just has a bit less atmosphere. Yeah, it's creepy because it's in a house, but it's like, even so, I think the others do a better picture of like checking cameras and that being a bit more tense. But this one is just horrific because it's just based off sound. I wouldn't rank FNAF 4 as one of my favourite FNAF games. I'd probably say it's the worst.
Yeah.
Because there's not much to it, really.
That's why I think, looking at it, it's just like there's not a lot that's that interesting, I guess, compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess it's the scariest. It depends, I guess. I don't know.
Sister Location is good. I quite like Sister Location. As I think, in terms of like, it's probably like you know how like they have those free roam games now. This is probably the best like Scott kind of utilized in terms of making something unique every night. And I think that's where FNAF started getting a bit.
I've never even seen anything like in Sister Location.
Have you not?
Like, I've seen like images and some clips flying
around,
but
way.
I haven't like watched it from start to finish. I don't know what goes on in that game.
I've got to play Sister Location.
It's on PS, right?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Well, I might give it a try.
Kermit is back. Is that you, Biff? I remember you. I swear that was you. Could have sworn that was Biff. Look at that project over there. Okay, I'm gonna look over in Shyland then. But yeah, like I think FNAF 6 is great for the story element of it, but I've never really played much. I played FNAF 6, but I've not played much of it because it's obviously a weird one that mixes lots of elements
Didn't that have
of
your
gameplay.
Song?
Didn't that what?
You had an old outro.
Oh yeah, I had an outro. Yeah, that was that. Yeah, and then it went in longer than the actual video, if you remember. And then what was the? Oh my Jesus! What is going on over there? Eh?
What?
What's going on?
What is that? Oh my word! I need a spyglass. Hang on, hold up. Is that the moon? The moon is being built. That is sick. Has he been executed? Can I borrow 3 diamonds? It's not done yet. Oh wow, that is insane. Oh, I love that. Imagine if you made that glow as well, like put torches or glowstone into it or something like that. That'd be cool. Oh, that's sick. Do you know what? Shyland has actually become one of my favourite places on the server at the moment.
Yeah.
Just the consistency of it alone. I mean, I know like our city has somewhat consistency with the steampunk, but even something that is pure consistency. Oh my god, that's sick. I love that. That's cool. Can I borrow a few stacks of quartz? What, from me? There's going to be a house sitting in the middle. Oh my word. I will wait and leave your vision be. I will love to see it when it's done. If I have any quartz, yeah, you can take a few if you need them, yeah. I've not really got I'm not building a nerve center this time, so I don't actually need them. Darren, are you over in Westarlia? Is that why you've been vanished the whole stream?
Well, I was in Westarlia, and then my elytra almost broke, so I had to come back to repair them. But I'm about to go back off again.
Yeah. Can I borrow you before you do? Quickly leave.
Sure, yes. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, when you're ready. Oh yeah, where was I? FNAF 6. And then Ultimate Custom Night is fun, but I could pull my hair out to Ultimate Custom Night.
Now it looks like really crazy to me. Like it seems
if you play 50-20 modes, I mean, the furthest I've got with 50-20 mode is probably 3 to 5 seconds.
I've seen that. It's like a lot of pop-ups and stuff come up.
Oh, it's ridiculous, yeah.
I don't know how you navigate that. I'm pretty sure that one YouTuber did it. Dorko, I think.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, that's right, he did.
Yeah.
Dorco
I haven't
did.
seen much from Ultimate Custom Night.
And then you have what? VR Help Wanted 1, which I think is great. You have AR, which is not available anymore, but it was
You made
kind of a
videos
good
on it.
idea. Yeah, they've discontinued it.
Oh man.
It had a good idea, but it was full of microtransactions and didn't really work. And then Security Breach, which is good vibes but very mid gameplay. I still want you to play Security Breach though, because I think it would be funny to see you kind of when you're as much a FNAF fan as me, you see the downsides of Security Breach. But on initial, I think you'll think, oh, this is cool for FNAF. Then you have Help Wanted 2, which is fun as well. I think it's definitely an improvement. And then you have Ruin, which is the DLC, the free DLC to Security Breach, which is just brilliant. I think that's brilliant. And then you have Secret of the Mimic, which I think is one of the best. I think my top 3 FNAF games would probably be, in no particular order, FNAF, Secret of the Mimic. It would then be probably FNAF 3. And then now it's really difficult. Probably the OG.
FNAF World.
FNAF World. No, I've not even played FNAF World. Technically, it's not canon, so I would love it. I would play FNAF World though if it came to consoles. Not that it will, because it's probably off Steam there as well. But if it was, I'd have played it. Hello. Right, follow me.
Oh, you need to borrow me.
I need the signs done because I can't type quick on the controller.
Oh, right, okay.
Yes.
Why is there just soul sand down there?
I don't know.
What happened to my wither from a few streams ago?
Oh, the
privileged wither.
I'm not even gonna go there.
Oh man, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Mr. Wither's dead.
Mr. Wither's dead. I love it.
It's coming up to July. What would you like to see on PS Plus next month?
Oh, this is ironic. We're just talking about PS Plus.
Stellaris.
Stellaris, yeah. Let's say any game that's not come out in the last 3 months, and then like any game that is on PS. There's 16 signs in there, and then there's 4 in there, I believe. Oh wait, no, they've gone missing. There were 16.
I stole them.
Oh, right. Nah.
I needed some.
I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna put a block down where the signs should be. Now I know it's 6 blocks, so they're not gonna have like a dead center, but like we'll figure it out in the first one, and I'll just transmute it to the rest. So where should a sign be on one of these bottom?
I think it's where that torch was.
Right
there.
So we'll go there then.
My God, the lag is crazy.
Yeah. Where the birch things are, that's where I'm gonna ask you to put them.
Okay. What do you want on the signs?
So, episode 1, episode 2, and then like, just kind of do it so like 1 and then 2, and then like have the odd numbers on one side and the even on the other.
Okay. Right. Cool.
And then it's gonna get weird because there's like a 1 here, and then there's like another one there. But like this one, you've got to face it round there to look at it. You've got to face it around there. But oh yeah, PS Plus. That's a difficult one. What would I like to see? What's feasible for PS Plus? That I'm like, oh, this is a game. Actually, tell you what, let me look at my wish list. That's a good place to start. I think. As a little hint.
Imagine it's RE5.
Oh, I'd go crazy. I'd actually go
mad because it's only like
mental.
$3.99 for me.
Are you on stream, Jenky? Yeah. Can you not hear him?
Stream.
I'm not watching. Yeah, no, you are. How would you respond? How else would you respond? God damn you, TRMJ. Right, wish list. Let's get the old PS app out. This is where my phone dies. It's on 5%. You know what? I'm gonna tell you some like I'll say like a few, maybe like reasonable options. Let's go with Resident Evil Code Veronica.
True.
Because they've been begging for me to play Code Veronica.
Do you think you'd like it?
No, but I'm not. I've said to them, I'll play Code Veronica, but I'm not paying for Code Veronica. So that will be a patience thing. Then I would say I wouldn't mind playing the Kong Survival Instinct game because I wouldn't pay for that, but I would play it. And then I wouldn't mind. I'll throw in like maybe a Sonic game. You know, maybe like a Sonic game collection or something. I think would be cool to have. You know.
Yeah, the new one has Minecraft in the digital.
Yeah, I was watching Summer Games Fest, and like we were watching it, and I was like, oh, here we go, look, Fred, Sonic Crossworld, here we go. I was like, oh, here we go. But yeah, it's got thingy, you know,
Steve.
Yeah, it's got Steve on
They've
it.
got SpongeBob as well. So.
Didn't they have someone from Final Fantasy? I can't remember who they had. Oh, who was it they had?
So.
No, they had
one from Persona.
No, Persona. That was it. Persona. Yeah, they had Joker from Persona. Yeah, that was right. What's this? Thoughts on The Last of Us? Overrated in many ways, but good game. Overrated in the eyes of Sony. I'll say that.
Oh yeah,
I've never played them. But I think that they're good games and they're good stories. But yeah, I would say Sony just yeah. It's re-release. Yeah.
I've had that game on disc for like 4 years.
Do you need Realms Plus to play this? No. You need to be on the list to play it, but you don't need Realms. Could you imagine? Imagine if everyone had to pay to do this. Oh god, no one would be on it. No one would. Oh god. Biff, I could have sworn. Wait, hang on. Is Kermit Biff? I can't remember. I still have your dragon egg, by the way. Oh, it's going to go in here. Yeah, that'll go in here. So we'll label. I'll put some episode labels of what they actually are called as well after. But so long as we've got the numbers down, that's what matters. So yeah, this is going to be where we make little dioramas of. I'll sort the torches out for now. I'm just making sure mobs don't spawn. But yeah. So there'll be a collection of things here. So this is the museum floor. So in between, like this kind of back wall here, we can have like some different exhibits if you want to put item frames down and stuff of like any key things that are important. But yeah, does anyone have a grass block, by the way?
We do in our house.
Right, I'm going to use that grass block. No. I tell you what will be the episode 7-1. The episode 7-1 is going to be like we could do a number of things with it. We could do either the dinner setting, or we could have a poor Rack being bludgeoned to death by the NerdyGoth, and we could have like a kind of.
That sounds great.
Yeah, but I don't know what we'd do. Something like curiosity. Like for the first one, we'd have like a tree. Maybe I can make like the little hill. And like the house on the hill, maybe, or something. It's going to be very small. It's going to be like not to scale. It's going to look really weird, but they're like meant to be little things that you got to kind of just go, oh yeah, now I understand that. Episode 2 was Curiosity Killed the Cat. That will probably be like a kind of explosion kind of looking thing that happened. Then you had Industry Rising. We'd have the factory, kind of, so that'd be bricks. Then you have Nothing, Absolutely Nothing. There is just like probably the Never. And then Into the Void would be the End. Headquarters would be like ADA Island, I guess. And then, yeah, that Saturday night would be the setting of probably something to do with like the dinner. RonnieRocket is actually you're getting 2 episodes. I can't mention the second one that you'll be getting towards the end, if you know what I mean. But the first one will be in when do I schedule it for? July. I'll be visiting an Arcadia in July at some point. There'll be an episode for that. So if you want a castle commissioned, let me know. There's a lot of lightning around here where all this bloody copper's going off. Jesus. Right, where's that grass block? I'm making final decorations to the main building. What, the main building in like terms of what, your end project? And the worst part is gonna begin. Oh no. Good luck. Right, let's get this sorted. So, more wood. Have I got what I need? Probably not, no. So I need a block of cobble. I guess 2 slabs will work. And then I have what's on our house?
Oh, who jumped down the ladder and died?
Wait, no, it is cobble. So it's a thingy roof.
Who
Deep
killed
slate.
over and died?
Oh, it was Mel. Fair
you.
enough then.
I'll try not to.
That's what I needed, right. So then trying to think what was built by Stream 1 that would actually... Let me go rewatch Stream 1. What was already established? Also, did you visit my fountain? Do you want me to visit your fountain? What does bloody hell mean? I don't know. The Americans would probably say shit. But,
so you're allowed to say it, Max, but I'm not.
I don't know. For the sake of the question. Back when we had actions and stuff. I thought you were PG glitch. Yeah. Of course I am. But even PGs can get away with like one word.
Yeah, PG-13.
Yeah, we didn't say what one. Yeah, more for you. You didn't think about which one, though, did you? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my god. Well, oh dear. Well. Unlucky. We'll have 3 of them. Oak. My mods be sending grace. This is why Daring's allowed as the. I swear, I'm gonna laugh if I get a message from Biff. I swear I've seen that account.
If it is Biff, then...
If it's Biff, what, why? Why? He's trying to get yourself...
Then either Biff really... That
you
is
need,
really
you need
true,
a hobby.
not then, or your account's going to get banned because people will see that and think you're violating TOS.
I might do this build by...
And if it's not,
okay.
your account might still get banned because you are technically violating TOS. You're not supposed to let people know that.
Oh, this is gonna be... This is gonna be lovely and fun. Right. This is gonna be such a crap diorama. Have you been sitting in that boat the whole time, GeofelJen? Oh! Oh! Is this the first time? And no wonder it's a dark and stormy day. He showed up. Who wants to see my newly and finished castle? Oh, go on then. Let's have a look. Oh. Give me something to do for this stream. I can get a title for it then. Are we really doing this now? I think we are then. GeofelJen is just coming on again. The real match. Oh my god. I love how we're all just gathering around. This guy, I haven't seen you in ages. Like the actual last time we saw you on stream, we was in Scourgeland, probably.
Probably.
And you were like charged with war crimes, and gave me a book called Apocalypse. Let's see what you've been up to then this whole time.
But you started on the L in Let's, and so I just couldn't help myself.
You just hear and then you're like, oh.
I heard la la la, and in my head immediately that goes lava chicken. pair up.
Pair up?
Where? Okay.
Who's getting in with me? Like, does no one want to get with me? I see how it is.
Well, I've got a boat, so, you know, it'd be a waste of me to just get in your boat. So. Fine.
Okay. Let's go. Oh. And here we go. Oh. Uh-oh. I don't want to great traffic! Can I just say I built all this? Oh! And we're in the nothing.
We're in the nothing.
Chunk still loading. Performance issues. Oh, this is a bad idea with the server lag. Oh!
Mr. Lag is dead.
Oh dear. Oh! Oh! No, it's alright. It's all good. People are going to be lagging out like mad. We need better pick up that boat. There you go.
Yeah.
Right. I'm convinced it's the mod generating all this ore that's causing this.
I feel like next one should just be unmodded.
Yeah.
Hey, look, by popular vote, when we put the feedback out, we'll decide what's best for. Hey, season 3, should we get it? But I'm not confirming nothing, not denying anything.
What about season 4?
Oh Jesus, that's far too. Let's get 3, yeah.
Are we gonna have a?
Where's everyone
Easter
gone?
themed Pallid.
I mean, I went
maybe that could be the Easter special then. The one-off.
True.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Wow.
You think Daring D5?
I'm trying to figure out what it looks like. It reminds me of something, but it's on the tip of my tongue and I can't figure out what it is. It reminds me of something. That was not what I was thinking. But now you've said it. It's horrendous. No, I've seen worse. I quite like it. I like how it has growth towards the... I'm not right. I'm going to shut up. But functional, nonetheless, it is a fortress. You know what? You know what it needs, Ronnie? It needs a bit of Netherrack and fire, not Soulfire. I've had enough of Soulfire for one day.
What's wrong with Soulfire?
Nothing's wrong with Soulfire.
Remember.
I can hear that a lot lately. But yeah. Oh.
Is Mel struggling?
No, the lag is killing it. What the hell have you got a cat for? How did you get here? How did you even get here in that boat?
Oh my god.
Wait, well that boat just here and you've just commandeered it. I'm trying to think of which way. It'd probably be you took the boat.
Where are we on the map?
Dan, are you capable of taking screenshots?
Yes.
Right, could you do me a favour?
I could.
Ronnie, are you watching stream? Yeah, great. Well, let's do a dramatic. Get your sword out, right, and stand opposite me. Right, I'm waiting for the stream delay. And then what we'll do? Stand here. Oh look, he's got. Oh look, he wants it. Oh look, he wants it. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Let me get out of. I'm gonna. GeofelJen. Right. What does it look like? Hang on. First of all, what does it look like? I'm trying to think what it looks like. If I see like asterisk. Chicken jockey! And he left! For God's sake! Bro's a menace! All that for chicken jockey! Are you joking?
This guy.
This guy! Ah.
Oh. I'm going back. Wait, where are we? 5,000 and something.
Right, Ronnie,
1,500.
come here, Ronnie, come here. I want a thumbnail. I need a thumbnail with you. Dan, if you could like get it so like you're like in a hole there and like you're looking up at us. Like so you're just there. And then like I'll stand here. Ronnie, stand there. Are you you watch this part where he goes, I'm not watching the stream. Ronnie! You, stand there. Bro, get in the come here. Come here. Yes, you. Oh no, he's got the. I think he's got the gist. Should we have our armor off then? All right.
GeofelJen, go away.
Stand there. There you go. Get in the hole, GeofelJen. Are we like evenly apart as well?
Yeah, you are.
Right.
Do we want GeofelJen in the hole?
GeofelJen, you look at the hole. You look at Dan,
Max.
sorry.
Max, wait, step backwards a little bit. Teeny bit more.
Bit more?
Yeah. A little bit more.
Is the HUD off, by the way, as well? I know I'm...
Yes, I've got the HUD off. Okay. I'm not that stupid.
I know. Okay. I'm just thinking...
Right, and then... And Ronnie needs to look at... Oh, no, Ronnie...
No! Stand back! I'm going to put thumbnail in chat. If it lets me.
This might look good.
Stand there! Oh, for goodness sake. It's like pulling teeth. Bruh, get in!
Oh my god.
You are... I'm... Dr. Robotnik's bloody... little rat. Right.
GeofelJen.
Yeah, stand here. Stand here.
You do it off center from the...
Yeah. You stand next to me. Next to me! What is he doing?
What?
What are you doing? Oh! Right, can someone put it in chat to have like Ronnie like stand opposite it? This is gonna take up the rest of the bloody stream. This. Can we like? Right, come here. You stand there. Stand there. Painful thumbnail process. You're telling me? Nah. Right. Can this guy look at me? Look at Matt. Right. Is that good? Have we got it?
Right. Max, take a tiny step forwards. Tiny bit more. Oh, there's a zombie.
Oh my god! No! This cursed thumbnail! Oh my god!
Okay, right. Hopefully. Max.
This is killing me.
Oh my god, it fucking broke. I mean, it broke. No. Oh my god. Why is... Now it's my fault.
What is going on? Really wanted to let it kill.
There we go. I've got a picture.
Right. Thank Christ. Send it to me. It was...
I'll send it to you on Discord. Who would have thought taking a thumbnail would be that difficult and
Oh, it's
involved?
rare because we need Ronnie in a thumbnail because he's not been in one. Thank you, my good sir. Thank you. Mel's just sitting here watching this like with golden carrots. Like this must be a cinema bloody show here. Look at these two idiots just trying to like just pose for Dan. The lag is unreal.
Firework.
I can't even eat anything. I seriously can't even eat anything. Oh, that so works. Look at that. Peak thumbnail though. Thank you, Mel. Thank you. Oh dear. A bit sloppy. Yeah, I would say it's a bit of a painful process. Oh dear. Well, what can you do? Anyways, I'm going to do the diorama. Lovely castle, Ronnie. Let me just, you know, check out. Oh yeah, it does the job. Hello. I love how the most intimidating guy on the server, well, the second most intimidating person on the server, technically, I would probably say NerdyGoth takes top spot, but this guy probably takes second spot. It just says hello. It's his first.
Yeah.
Bye, Ronnie! I'm going to get the hell out of here. I don't want to stick around more. Get me out of here.
Oh, there's fireworks going off outside. I want to see that. Hang on, I'll be back on stream in a second.
Oh, there we go. What do you think of the crib? What, yours?
Never mind, I cannot see the fireworks outside of my window.
I think it would be easier to walk, you know. Less laggy as well. That's a bloody...
Can the nether load in?
The never.
The nether.
GeofelJen's trying to punch a boat. Oh. I think you're out of luck, Dan.
You what, sorry?
GeofelJen is took... I think Mel might wait for you. Or left the boat. Because GeofelJen has kind of commandeered my back seat here. I'm trying to go slow so I don't... Do you have a boat?
I have my own boat.
Oh, thank God for that. Oh, what the hell? Oh, yeah, that got a bit laggy there. What is this? Oh, this is like the condemned never zone here.
Oh,
yeah, I don't want to be there.
Oh, GeofelJen, we can't both go this same way.
Right.
Ah! This boat keeps glitching.
Why is there a jacuzzi? You made a jacuzzi.
Well,
Wait, is he talking about his own base? Or is he talking about Paper's base?
What a great question. Can you hear those fireworks going off?
I can hear like loud explosions.
yeah, I think that's a
can you
different
hear them,
college
Fred?
as Mabel.
It's
yeah,
not just...
Fred, can you hear the fireworks? Are they coming up on stream, actually? Let me mute and then
It's
play
just
stream.
like a huge bang. It's like, what the hell is that? I need dirt. I ran out of dirt.
They are coming up on stream.
Just bang. It's just
the
Ronnie
loud
launching
explosion.
like TNT cannons over here. Have you got any dirt? Oh, I used all the dirt here. There we go.
How is that message not censored for me? What TRMJ just said in Minecraft chat.
I've got the profanity filter on, by the way. So I can't see, thank God.
He was being quite nice.
Yeah, I'm sure he was.
Nice to you.
Like, it's probably the most polite thing he's ever said.
Oh, I'm very sure of that. I've run out of bloody dirt. Of course I have. Can I have a stack of fish? I don't have a stack of fish. Unfortunately for you. I need to get these dioramas. I am not communicating with you, you ginger. That's this guy. TRMJ, man. Might I remind everyone that Biff was the person who, you know, kickstarted TRMJ's invitation into this season. Right. So the hill is like there. And then I guess you can say this is the hole. Which we can reflect through this stone. I swear, GeofelJen, you were gonna like. Don't do this, GeofelJen. Right, I need that there.
The fireworks are actually non-stop. I've had to mute myself.
No! Yeah, you put that thing down, GeofelJen. Put that thing down. That's our little house. Dan, what is missing from this? This isn't my lovely diorama of episode 1. We have the crater. We have the hill. I guess we don't need that.
I'll be over.
Maybe there's like a need like, because I would like I'd put saplings down, but at the same time you can't like you can't put saplings down because of the whatchamacallit. Like I'm picturing the scene here. Because this is episode 1, bear that in mind.
Yeah. GeofelJen, please, I beg, put the bean away.
Last time this happened, we know what happened last time. Episode 2, episode 3, 4, 5. Okay, right. What I'm going to do is I know what I'm going to do for Curiosity Killed the Cat. And no, it is not the explosion. It is something else.
Is it the bean?
Yes. But I have the leftover materials from it. So I could use that to make, like, I could put that there. Who's on? Oh, no one on? Okay, this is... that's bizarre. Well, I've had Collins now thing in this, which is ridiculous. plants. Is daring in a war zone?
This is what it's like during Mayball season, apparently. Fireworks go off all the time, everywhere. Well, I mean, it could be. You never know. I could be in
Walls,
some
bricks,
war
cobblestone, mist. Could it be
You would
mist?
literally not know the difference.
Oh, man.
Granite, desert supplies, bows, more wood. I think maybe. Well, daring getting used as a meat shield in battle. My God. No! See, this is why I don't even acknowledge chat. I just chat can just yeah.
Cat says whatever Cat says, and you don't pay attention.
I don't pay attention to chat. They can. Ah dear. How is this like what? I mean, I know it's not, but like how can I not like filter what I? Oh jeez. Give me strength. Oh man. Right. Because I have right. Okay. So Derek, I need that a bit more done. The other one.
What are you saying that I'm not in the thing with you?
Yeah, just the first one. I can do episode 2. I think I know what I'm doing with this one. Oh, get away! GeofelJen. Right. One, two, three, four.
What else even happened in episode 1?
I don't remember.
I died about 5 trillion times, but that was about it. We built the house.
Yeah. It is difficult to remember here what this was.
Because I mean, especially like episode 1, there's not gonna be much like stuff going on. Can you take away one person's ability to use chat, I wonder?
Is it because of the one chat about aviation?
Sorry, I can't hear you over the explosions. I'm being so for real.
Oh god.
Right, okay. And these are the little trees. GeofelJen! Just get off! Right. Follow me, GeofelJen. This is like the most crap diorama ever. Oh my god, put it back! Put it back. Right, what was episode 3? Industry Rising. Right, so that's gonna need we have that. But then again, no, I need to make it out of brick, otherwise it would look really weird.
What about the bonus episodes?
No, I'm not doing bonus episodes. They are deemed non-canon. Or they're flexibly canon. So, like, if something I want in there is canon, then it's canon, but it's not. To answer your question about the old canonicity of things there, Fred.
Jesus Christ, how loud do they want to get? There was like
The irony is
500
I couldn't.
fireworks.
I didn't know. I didn't know that was one there.
It was probably just so like constant that the noise cancellation picked it up and got rid of it. Whereas when there's just one at a time, it doesn't get rid of just the one firework.
So it's 1, 2, 3. So it's got a big build there, and it's got one of those roofs. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the brick. Thank you. 32 will be enough. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Oh, there you go. Yeah. No! No! GeofelJen! Give it back! Give it back! Honestly. Jesus. Bloody guy. It's a menace. Right. So that's stream 3. How long have we got left? I've got half an hour in theory for my maximum stream time. Or like 25 minutes. I think I could get them all done. I think.
Yeah, you can get them all.
I say that. I don't know. True or false? Don't define it needs to be. Oh my god! What?
True. Oh my god. What kind of question?
I'm sorry, true, but to what one?
The Daring D5 true or false?
Oh, right.
Mm.
GeofelJen, I thought we had an arrangement here. Bro's breaking. 1, 2, 3.
I'd say that's the correct answer.
GeofelJen, do you want to get out? GeofelJen, get out. Just leave, man. Just leave. Oh god. Look at that. That's a cool that looks good, didn't it? The factory looks cool.
That does look good, yeah.
That's about as good as we're gonna get it. Hello, I'm under the water. It sucks. Oh, thank you, GeofelJen. You're so nice. Has anyone got any like what's the bloody roof made out of? Deep slate tiles. Deep slate. Where would I find deep slate tiles? That is a question. Suppose I could recycle these, couldn't I?
PewDiePie.
There we go. GeofelJen. Did GeofelJen just die?
GeofelJen fell from a high place, yeah.
Thank Christ.
All his stuff is safe.
Oh my god. your laugh, Fred, is just. Because I don't read chat. I don't even look at it. But when it's like when I say GeofelJen or TRMJ, I'm like, because I can kind of work out by the length of their gamer tag. But it's like the minute you do your little like laugh, I'm just like, what am I gonna what am I gonna read?
Do you not remember when we met PewDiePie?
I know who you're referring to. Yes. I know who you're.
Remember when he like nearly drowned?
When was it? When?
He was going up to get some water.
Oh! Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember now. I remember. Oh my god, I completely forgot about that.
That was certainly a sight to behold.
Oh, well, yeah, it certainly was.
I'm just surprised that you can like, do that in such little water.
Yeah. Although then again, like how deadly what do you call it? A Cocoa Pop, not sponsored, can be. You just get one wrong of them, and it's like, the first isn't usually the bad in any of the games. What is it? What's he talking about?
GeofelJen. Look down there. Is this guy gonna?
What is bro talking about?
The Markiplier quote.
Oh, right, yeah. Right, that'll do for now. That's nice. I like that a lot.
What is it? Ah! Skeleton
What
shot
was
the guard.
episode 4? Nothing, absolutely nothing. Space Engineers or Gears of War? I mean, I've only played Space Engineers, so Space Engineers.
You did not need to go down the side. There was a door into the building.
Nothing, absolutely nothing.
Or I was literally trying to come and pick you up.
We was at a port, so I guess it could go. Could be a water-based one. I guess I don't know what for nothing, absolutely nothing. I don't know what to do. I can do the void. Has anyone got endstone? Yeah, no. That's 5. That's for 5. That's this one. Because nothing, absolutely nothing was the one before where we went to like the Southern Isles, and then what else did we do? We went. Oh, that was when I lost all my gear in the Nether. But we never actually really went to the Nether. I mean, I'm scrolling back on it now. I'm trying to find out what happened. Oh, we went mining. That's right. We went mining to get my new gear. So a mine shaft. So rail, which we have a lot of here. So I can just make a mine shaft. Oh, that's pretty easy. I can do that because that's just wood. Right, gotcha. Wood. Right, I know where we got that. Jinky, you want to do a Gears of War playthrough in August? That's true, you know. Gears of War does come out for PS.
Yeah, I saw that. Does Xbox have anything other than Halo?
Well, they're going to have Steam, apparently, aren't they?
Yeah, I saw with their...
But how does that... There's got to be some legal issues with that. Surely. Because all the PS stuff on there. There's got to be. There can't be.
Can someone get me a lead for this job?
Yeah. I have a lead. Where are you? Oh, thank you for the end stone. There you go. Oh. Where did all this end stone come from? Jesus, that's a lot.
It's obviously paper.
Is paper on? Oh yeah, papers. Wait, I've not even seen paper this whole time.
You asked about endstone, and then paper said you really have to ask who's got endstone.
I didn't
Like,
read that. I'm so
destroyed
sorry. I
the
didn't
whole
read that.
thing.
You call that a lot?
Like, yeah. Paper, how much do you have? 600. Yeah, that's dedication.
You're telling me.
Is he mining end islands or something?
He destroyed the entire main end island.
There's nothing left of it. Bro, that literally mined the whole thing. Let me count
Wow.
real quick. Oh no.
Real quick, it'll take him 5 minutes.
Let me just rob paper.
Don't rob the rich. No, yeah, Robin Hood style. Steal from the rich, give to the poor.
Robin Hood
Why don't we do
style.
like an anti-Robin Hood? Steal from the poor and give to the rich.
That's called real life.
Oh dear.
I feel like if you rob paper, you wouldn't notice.
Would paper
Yeah.
not notice?
No. If you rob some of Paper's endstone, he wouldn't notice.
Bro probably has like one of those extreme like couponers. You know how they have all like the coupons and the receipts and everything. He'd have
Yeah,
like literally
they
a counter of
keep
every
stock
bloody
all like
item he has stockpiled.
Yeah.
If you rob me, I won't
Yeah,
notice. If we all anonymously vote Rob, we can.
I fear if we all unanimously rob, he might notice.
I said, oh my god, you can tell I'm just so out of it when I see unanimously and think anonymous.
Anonymous.
I
think that
can't
would be
speak
a
on
fun
streams.
thing.
I just can't. I fail miserably. Episode 4 was nothing, absolutely nothing. Right, so no, 3. Was it 3?
I thought episode 3 was Into the Nether.
Oh no, I've done it wrong. No. Well, we can swap them. I'm just swapping the sides. We just swap the sides for one.
No, you can't swap the signs. It ruins the
1, 2.
pattern.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh well, we're doing it.
Who? What? On what? What? Right?
Do I even want to know?
No.
Right. I need a crafting table in here. Move that there. I guess I don't need that. Put that there. What do you mean sleep? I can get another person on if I want. How big are mineshaft thingies like that, aren't they? 4 2x2. Thanks, Nicholas sent me here. That's what I want. You know how we were talking about video ideas, friend? I want a DBD experience sequel. Not that it will ever happen, because like it can't be recreated as like because it's just peak. But I so want that to be a thing.
It's difficult because I found it
that
last
was
time
just so good.
It was TRMJ who looked up this guy's Twitch account that was in his DVD match.
Oh, it was brilliant. I think it's my favourite video on your channel.
How utterly confused he was.
That poor guy.
He did not know what was going on.
No, but I did go to him after, and I explained it all.
Yeah, I remember.
And he felt that it was really funny in the end, and I was like, oh, thank God the guy like gets it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he could have just come back with, "Oh, you guys are right."
Yeah, well,
and
yeah,
Ronnie
yeah. If I ever donate you, I would have gotten 2 times richer than you, so what's the point? I remember that faithfully every morning.
Oh, she did.
I think that was 2021.
That was I remember waking up and watching that. He was Nemesis. He was also Plague at one point as well.
You know he stopped streaming.
I know, such a shame.
We never saw him again. Do you think if Daring D5 and Barry Jury had a rap battle, that Barry Jury would come out on top?
No, I would come out on top, obviously.
Well, what sort of like lines would you give against him?
I don't know. But Barry Jury's just so terrible at everything that
He'll probably bring out the
like
Dabber
I
Nose
would
Hatters
win
line.
by default.
Who was Barry Jury anyway?
Who was Barry? You just reminded me of that. I just now remember that one meme. Who is Lumfao? That one, do you remember that one?
Yeah, was it what South Korean hacker was it?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Oh God. I need not endstone. What's it? I need like obsidian. Anyone got any obsidian?
I think we do in our house. Lord.
I thought he was a nice guy, you know.
True.
I
A lot of
genuinely
people
thought.
didn't like him.
No, I don't understand why.
Same.
He was a good guy.
I remember he said one time that he was like going on a trip with like everyone, and it was met with like disdain.
I
why.
remember that. Yeah.
I felt bad.
Yeah.
Oh no. Obsidian. Does anyone have any bedrock? No.
Yeah, I think we've got some in our
I
house.
think we got some bedrock here. What is a good replacement for an ink crystal?
Glass.
Purple glass. Has anyone got any purple tinted glass? Or any like purple, maybe purple, I don't know.
Reddit or Twitter.
Or maybe this.
Twitter
Could I turn
Elon Musk
this?
bought it, but Reddit afterwards. Reddit better than X, but Twitter better than Reddit.
Yeah.
Right. We can worry about the end crystals later. Right, onwards to episode 6, headquarters, ADA Island. Right, okay. I've got to think about this now. That one's going to be difficult. Extremely difficult. Hi, Stanley. How are you? Oh my god, I've got 7 minutes. 7 minutes! Oh dear. This can't be going good. We're almost there though. To be fair, we've only got 2 dioramas left. This is gonna be the most like interesting museum ever. You know, like where you've got like modern art, or you know, and it's like, oh, what's this? You got to study it for about 50 minutes just to figure out what the hell.
Yeah.
There we go. That's an end. I've ever seen one. Oh yes, bravo. Oh, for God's sake, GeofelJen, not the signs. Is that horse licensed and a cat? I don't know. Ask Mel and GeofelJen. GeofelJen has the cat. Mel found the horse. I don't know. Also, don't misplace the sides of episodes. What do you mean, the sides? What, the side episodes, or like you mean, or was that mistype and you meant the signs? It was Untamed. Jenki, you will play Alien. Fred, if you played Alien Isolation, I don't know what to tell you, but that game is horrifying.
Really?
Dan, you couldn't play that game.
You what?
You couldn't play Alien Isolation.
I couldn't.
I barely.
Yeah, no,
I had to grow an immunity to it just in order to like, you know, yeah,
I
like
mean,
that.
I couldn't watch the movie. I really doubt I could play the game. Just, I'd actually just, I'd probably have a heart attack. Like, so seriously.
Oh yeah, probably. It ain't that bad. Yeah, but Max, you're used to horror. You know, like at that point you start to go and not get scared of much. Right, I'm just going to take all this. Right. I warned you when you bullied Factory on episode 4. When you build Factory on episode 4. What do you mean I warned you when you build Factory? What is bro waffling on about? Paper, are you alright?
Oh,
What's going on?
A not before visited village. I just found an untouched village.
Have you?
I might have done.
Playing the new Super Mario. How'd that happen?
There's nothing useful in it.
There you go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the chicken head near the hole, so we can see that's the chicken. Because there was chicken. I had a heart attack watching FMC play FNAF VR.
That was scary.
FNAF VR is terrifying.
Yeah, especially night 3 of FNAF 3. Sorry, night 1.
Get this guy out of the way. Get out of the way, please. Thank you. I appreciate it, GeofelJen. Oh, for goodness sake. And then it had like a kind of wall around it. Like so. And then I guess it had a sign saying up here saying it didn't have, it didn't. It just said ADA. ADA, like that. It did have some fire as well at one point. I need a flint and steel. Don't have a flint and steel.
I think we've got some in our house.
Must have. I don't know what to do for the last stream. Do I have like the kind of dinner? How do I need to like replace the exact. I quickly need to recreate the what the dinner scene looked like.
Hmm.
Oh, flippin' heck. Thank you, Darren. That lovely insight. What the hell? What's this? Mr. P. No! I don't believe it. Someone's cooked Mr. Pink.
Someone's cooked Mr. Pink.
Mr. Pink is missing, and there's a bit of mutton called Mr. Pink. No!
Oh, no!
Mr. Pink is dead! No!
He's been cooked.
No!
You should eat him for the last stream.
No! I'm keeping hold of Mr. Pink. I didn't see him die. I've not even seen this guy die. That can't be real, because it would come up saying that he died. I don't know where he's gone. Maybe the ADA's taken him. No, but even so, like, I would have noticed it, surely. The ADA must have him somewhere. I could have sworn he was gone last stream as well, so that wouldn't make any sense.
Mr. Pink is cooked.
No, that doesn't make sense. I don't believe it. I don't think that's Mr. Pink. I'm gonna get some chains. That suits the ADA, though, if that sounds it. Right, now comes the difficult part, because I've got to recreate the dinner scene. GeofelJen, put the head back! Put it back. I think you're old. Too old to understand. Paper. You reckon he's still knocking about? Oh dear. I must admit, I do like the gallery. I mean, I was a bit ambitious today. I mean, we mapped out the court, which is. I was going to build a staircase, but I guess I'll have to continue that. What's everyone's first? I think my Minecraft skin pretty much tells you everything you need to know there.
Yeah, probably.
You know, just in case. Yeah. The Pokemon bug.
I found another ocean monument.
Can you put the head back, please, thingy, GeofelJen? Right, that's that done. Now, last one. One more. And I know exactly where I've got to go to replicate it. I've got to go to the restaurant. Here we go. Right. Oh, Jesus. This is going to be more difficult than I thought it was. Oh, dear. Well, I guess I'm probably going to have to wait. I'll do that one last. PALLID SMP. Oh, no, I'm not even reading that. Where's the nearest bit of thing of fire that I can chuck this in? GeofelJen and your stupid law. I need to also there you go. God damn you. I need to remember to read that other book.
No. This is why we don't have TRMJ on stream.
This is why we don't. Yeah, exactly. This is why we don't have TRMJ on stream. But oh well, because of this exact reason. I'll choose to ignore chat. Not chat, YouTube chat, but other chat. Oh, the map's coming along. Minecraft chat, exactly. Not stream chat. We like stream chat, mostly.
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 Well, that's
when
we can like stream chat.
We like them today.
Other than that one time.
Other than that one time, which case, because it's such a What was that one FXG stream I was on? Not an absolute banger. That was an FVG stream.
No,
oh god, that creeper head scared the crap out of me just now. I'm getting rid of that. Oh, barely avoided those phantoms there. I should actually. Did you ever get your bed back? Ow! Lightning.
No, I never have. I've not got my bed back yet.
Where's all the bloody sheep got? All the wildlife. There's not like a living thing around here now.
Just to try and cope with the lag. They've all had to be sacrificed.
They've all had to be sacrificed. The ADA has had, like, them all seized.
Yeah, pretty much.
But now we're in, like, a bit of a food... We're in a bit of an issue with the food because there's no food source besides crops.
This is why we're golden carrots.
Yeah, but they're expensive, mostly.
We've got enough.
We've got enough gold.
We do.
Sure. Oh, hold up. We might be in luck here. I don't... maybe not. Oh, no, we're not. Gosh darn it. TRMJs. Right. I think what I'm going to do is... GeofelJen. Oh dear, GeofelJen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the minecart down, I think. And then I'll leave it at that. Because I'm not going to have the materials to do Stream 7's one. And then that leaves me time to do Stream 7 and 8 off camera, ready for Stream 9. That sounds like a little bit of a plan. Right, let me throw that in the fire. There we go. Right. Okie dokie. Oh, Jesus. When it thunderstorms here, it thunderstorms, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I've almost finished this column of the map. And I almost just got struck by lightning.
It's true. Why? Why? Okay. So, oh god. What? There we go. There we go.
Yes, Paper, I can make my way to the end, but I am currently quite a way away.
Right. This does well, and then I'll put a little sign down explaining what happened as well. I'll make it yeah. Right. The museum is underway, which is good. I have no idea what will happen next stream, so don't ask. But it will be Wednesday. So yeah. Another 3-hour one. I must admit, season 2 is going to be longer than season 1.
Yeah. Season 1 had quite a few much shorter streams than this.
Yeah. Yeah, so that probably won't be the case with this season. Yeah, thank God. So, yeah. Anyways, we need a Megalodon in this game. Max, if you want to build a Megalodon, you build a Megalodon. I don't know if you're going to be able to get a Megalodon, but,
Oh my god. Oh my god. What is going on? The lag. Jesus, and I'm getting absolutely obliterated by mobs that I can't even see.
Obliterated, absolutely obliterated. Put that over there. Oh, Godzilla.
Well, this is a good sign. This is,
Right. For some weird reason, this stream is getting a lot of traction now than it was earlier. But I love how I have to always end it at the height of a traction. Alas.
yeah.
These bloody phantoms. I'm gonna sleep first. Oh god. What is going on with the weather over here? Oh my god. Does my horse die if I jump off this? Probably. Hang on.
Yeah, general rule.
Hang on. I'll bring a bucket of water over. Hang on. Hang on. I'll sleep and I'll allow you to... Oh, one other person needs to sleep. Can someone sleep?
It can't be me.
Who's on the server?
I'm trying to get back to the...
Fred, what are you doing?
The city.
I'm in a tower.
What tower?
TRMJ's tower.
Right, can you find a bed and just commandeer it?
I don't really see any beds.
Right, just... Oh, for God's sake. That is a lot of thunder.
It's still not loading in. Give me the chunks.
Are you flying?
Yeah, well, I have to. Because I'm flying around trying to fill in maps in Eastalia. There's no netherlink to Eastalia.
Right,
so I have to fly all the way there and then all the way back.
Right, hang on now. I'm bringing water over. Hang on.
Oh. I've fallen down Paper's pit, or whatever he calls it.
Hello, GeofelJen. Is that a helicopter
right,
outside?
You wanted me to come to the end.
Right. Have you got your horse? Melani, go. Drop it. There you go. Oh, for God's sake, GeofelJen picked up the torch. Oh, you have my... What's this?
Follow that Paper.
I had a nightmare that I was put in the fire. I was cold. All these bits. Oh.
Oh, this is exciting.
Oh. Right. Nonetheless, that was today's stream. It's 3 hours. I think we're all ready for bed. At least I am, anyway. Yeah. What did I do? I actually got some stuff done. I started work on the museum. I'm gonna get between this stream and the next stream. I'm actually gonna get the museum kind of done in a sense. So I'm gonna put like some extra stuff in it, and I'll get to work on that. So everything else is already done, and then maybe there'll be some more stuff in Gearforge. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. It depends on the itinerary of the episode. There's 3 episode ideas that could happen, but there's 2 episodes left of June, so one might be switched over. But yeah, we'll figure that out when we cross that bridge.
Paper. The fact you're calling that the main interior suggests there's more, and that's terrifying that there could be physically more than this.
Are you in the end?
I'm in the end.
Oh no.
This is crazy. Oh my god. What's up here? There's more than this to
Another
come.
helicopter up in the air. Oh my god. Right. Alas, I am ending stream now. So, thank you very much for watching.
Yeah.
If you haven't already, go in the description after this episode ends and the thumbnail's been made and blah 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 blah, and you can find all the other Pallid content and thingamajigs. Yeah, thank you Daring D5 and Jenky, otherwise known as FMC, for today's commentary. And yeah, I've just found Jenky's remains. I love it. And yeah, so that will be all for today, and we will see you Wednesday for episode 9. So bye.
Goodbye.
And bye from GeofelJen, who's now just standing there.